Welcome back to Wrestling Renaissance.
Jenkins.
My name is TJ Leo.
And I'm Cole2K. Jenkins.
Cole2 Jenkins?
Cole2 Jenkins.
Cole2 Jenkins, the Wagers champion. And today is the quad review, the Fatal 4-Way review, as last weekend we had an AEW show, an NXT show, a TNA show, and a WWE show. Good God. They got to stop doing that.
The perfect storm of wrestling content.
It's hardly what I would call... I wouldn't call it perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Would I call it perfect? But
a good mix of storm.
It was a shitstorm. Maybe that's a better apt metaphor.
It was a mix. It was a good mix.
Yeah, it was. I'm very curious to see where all the ratings lie. Let's get into it.
A mix of some good,
and some not good.
Yeah,
nothing terrible though. I don't think. Well, that's not true. But if you've never watched the show before, as always, before every WWE and NXT PLE, AEW pay-per-view, and sometimes TNA pay-per-view, like today, we talk about the build-up to the shows and lock in our wagers. And on subsequent shows like this one, we break down the results and see how we fared in our wagers and rate each match on the Co-op Entertainment review scale of 1 to 10. And there's a lot to get through, so we're just going to jump right into it. Let's activate the Titantron 3000 and jump right into AEW Forbidden Door. We're not going to go too deep on this because I only watched 2 of the 80,000 matches that were on the card. But top level thoughts, what'd you think? Did you watch the whole thing or just the last 2 matches?
Yes, I ended up watching the whole thing. Most of it live. Oh, okay. I did fall asleep during the tag team title match, so I missed most of that and the last 3 matches, but I did go and watch the rest of it on Monday. Okay. Monday morning going into afternoon.
Then what we'll do, since I can only give ratings on the final 2 matches, is we'll get your verbal rating. Just tell us what you would give the match. Okay. Any thoughts you have, and then we'll just quickly go into wagers.
Yep. I mean, yep.
Yep. Starting with the, I was correct on predicting this was the opening matchup, which was El Sky Team versus Young Bucks versus Unbound, I believe their name is.
And another team was added. It was.
Oh, it was a 4-way.
It was a 4-way,
just like a TNA match. Added someone last minute. Oh God,
Who was
it?
Or was it? No.
You're thinking of the TNA match, the ladder match.
I'm thinking of the TNA match, yeah.
Okay. So, what's your rating, sir?
I mean, this wasn't my kind of match. It's Bucks 3-way tag match. Everybody seems to be legal. Everybody got their stuff in, and eventually the Bucks won via somehow. I don't know. I would give it a 6.
Okay.
It's just not my thing.
Yeah. I have nothing to add, but let's get to wagers. How'd we do on the wagers on this one? I just had 0 interest in this card, and it sounds like I was right not to bother watching it, at least from the results. I don't know about the quality.
FYI, cage match is at a 7.65 for the match.
For the match? Okay. Oh,
I guess Sky Team. You said the Bucks.
No, 1 point. All right. I only put 1 point on that. Probably because it was the only triple.
Yes, you only put 1 point.
Thing.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's 3 teams. Makes sense. So not
keep going. I showered.
Well, I was going to ask if it was a match of the year candidate, but I'm guessing not, given it was a 6. So I don't think there's really anything to add there. We didn't do bonus questions for any of the AEW.
No bonus questions for any of these.
No. So I guess we'll just move on straight to the next match, which was Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. I did not see this one either. What'd you give this one?
I did miss some of this one. Okay. It was a long technical match. A lot of not rest holds, but like leverage holds, something like you might see Pete Dunne do, like the joint manipulation, the catch wrestling type. There was a lot of that back and forth with that. So it loses a little bit of steam for me because you really didn't think Sabre had any kind of a chance.
He never does.
The story is going to be Kenny Omega's redemption at possibly the Redemption pay-per-view next month. But it was a good showcase of what both of them can do. I'd probably give it a 7.
All right.
I enjoyed it more than what I did the Bucks match. So
all right.
I would give it a 7.
What Cage give it? A 15?
8.92. Yeah.
Jesus.
So close enough.
All right. And wagers.
Zack Sabre Jr. does not come here to win. And both of us thought that. Same thing. So me for 5 and you for 3.
All right. Next up was the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley defending against Bandito. What'd you think of this one?
Again, kind of the same thing as the last one.
Apparently, Bandito bled like a freaking sieve in this one.
Yeah, there was a Moxley gave him a pile driver onto the steel steps, and then Moxley went into the ring, hyped himself up for about 2 minutes, and then finally went back out to Bandito, and he was bleeding like a pig, like a stuck pig.
Okay. Not the
and
only
they
match
still
for
went
that
like 15, and they still went like 15 minutes after that.
Jesus.
So
nothing like having a masked man bleed.
Right.
Really gives the effect, you know.
Yeah.
All right. What cage match give it? Yeah. And what do you give it? What are you giving it?
7. I mean, it was still. Yeah, it was still good.
Sure.
Not great. It was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing with AEW. They do pay-per-view really good. Cage match 8.35.
Okay. And wagers.
Yeah. Wagers.
Nice.
Either one of us thought Bandito would lose it or would win it. So 4 and 7.
All right. Next up was Shota Umino.
Yes, Shota Umino.
Shota Umino defending his IWGP championship against Pac. I guess the rumor was that he was actually supposed to face Gabe Kidd, but Gabe Kidd had visa issues, so he couldn't attend the show. I don't know how true that is, but it's out there. What'd you think of the match?
Good hard-hitting match. Long. How long was this one? This one was 18 minutes, 11 seconds. Basically the same length as Moxley and Bandito and the tag match. That's the theme with this one.
Everyone gets 18 minutes.
Shortest match on this card was 16:45.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Of 9 matches, the shortest was 16. Almost 17 minutes.
Yeah, what'd you give it?
Huh?
And what'd Cage give it?
A 5. I don't care about either one of these.
Very fair.
Pac. Kind of what we were talking about with when we were watching Raw. JD McDonough. That's really good matches, right? He's really good, underrated, but he always loses. So it's hard to get behind him. Pac, when he gets in matches like this, he just doesn't seem to win a whole lot, but he's really good.
What Cage give it?
Shota won because Shota won because he was a champion. 7.56.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
I mean, not that I didn't think it was good. It's just I had no interest in any of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
In these two.
Wagers.
We both like Shota to shut a Pac out of the win. 7-5.
Next up was the AEW Women's World Championship. Tekla defending against Starlight Kid. What you think of this one?
So this one was a good one. This one had more story to it than most of the others. Tekla came from Stardom. The story with her coming from Stardom was she got fired from Stardom for assaulting the president of Stardom. No, I don't know if that's real or kayfabe.
Right.
But he was in attendance at the show. So she was taunting him, kind of got physical with him a little bit. So it was, kind of a Tekla versus Stardom thing. So there was some story to it. So a little bit behind it. So it was a really good match. I would probably give it a 8. Would have to give it an 8.
Maybe I'll have to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, but I'm kind of pigeonholing myself into a later match. Yeah,
not necessarily. Was, two matches could be the same level, unless you think that that match is better than this one. In which case, then yeah, I guess you're pigeonholing yourself. But
yeah,
although
I'll still say 8 though.
Yeah, it's still the other one could be better, but still be an 8 because of our word association.
Right.
We still call it great,
yeah,
and amazing and masterpiece. Yep. So, did we get Cage Matches rating on this one?
7.67.
Oh,
this one went 18 minutes 42 seconds as well.
Wow, they really just were like, y'all got 18 minutes. Figure it out.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yep. They had a lot of time. The end, of course, saw Tekla win, beat Starlight Kid. She took the mask off.
Oh, like did her face show, or did she hide it? She hid it.
She was able to hide it. She was able to cover it. Like Ray did on Raw.
I was going to say the Ray move, just immediately go into hiding.
Yeah, the Ray move. Yeah. But Tekla took the mask, spit in it because that's her gimmick, was spitting, and then went over to the Stardom president, like smushed it on his face, and then like pushed him down and hit him.
I'm surprised they would allow that, unless Tekla's going over there to do some cross promotion stuff.
I don't know.
Weird. All right,
but then she took, and then she also took the mask, wore the mask into the post-show press conference,
even though she spat in it.
Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, she could have cleaned it out.
I guess so. I would hope so. That'd be weird. All right, wagers.
But yeah, Tekna's fucking great. Yeah, I thought if there was going to be any belt across companies, it was going to be this one. So I only put Tekla for 2.
All right,
but you got it for 8.
Nice. So far, we've nailed every single match.
I missed my one.
Oh,
with the three-way tag match.
Sorry, I've nailed every single one so far.
Yes.
All right, next up was the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Cage and Cope defending against the Dogs. What you think of this one?
So this is the one that I originally fell asleep during.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not because it wasn't a good match. It was just a long day of wrestling.
Oh, yeah, 3 shows in one day.
2 of them went going on at the same time and had some outside stuff that kind of got to me during the day.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, it was a Cage and Christian match. It was or Cage and Cope match. Kind of a slow plotting. Obviously, no high spots, anything like that. It was decent.
Okay.
The ending came when Finley they had knocked Christian down, taking him out somehow. Finley had Copeland in the ring, getting ready to strike him with the shillelagh. The lights went out for about 10 seconds, like they normally do. Lights off, lights on. When the only light that came on was on the stage on the entrance, and the Bullet Club Gold, or the Gun Club. Both Guns, Juice Robinson and Ace Austin doing their little circle pose thing, right? For about 10 seconds. Then the lights went off again, and then you hear the beginning sound of Switchblade Jay White's theme.
Oh, is he back?
Then the lights come on, and he's standing in the ring behind David Finlay. But because of the sound, Finlay knew what was coming, so he just swung around, turned around, swung the shillelagh, missed, and got hit by basically Jay White's version of the Sister Abigail. And then Copeland got up, speared him, and then pinned him for the win. So Jay White ended up coming back.
Where was the ref?
Oh, ref got knocked out. Ref got knocked down. And then, of course, he doesn't hear anything, doesn't see anything, doesn't know the lights went out twice.
Because his
wakes up at the magic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wakes up at the perfect time, just to count 3 and not know anything that would happen. So Jay White finally came back.
Which I don't care about. He's never interested me.
I like Jay White. He definitely fits into the AEW world
better.
Should fit into the AEW world title scene.
Wow.
He's a little smaller, like a little Adam Cole size. But he's good. He can cut a good promo. They just have always had him with a group since debuting.
So you said this was decent. Is decent a 5 or a 6? Because that word is not a part of the word association.
Yeah, I know. It was good. 7.
Oh wow. Okay, more than decent.
Yeah, 7. It
was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. What cage give it?
6.3.
Wow, that's low for an AEW rating.
Oh,
interesting. Okay.
I mean, it was, the winner was predictable, but I think having Jay White come back was good. That kind of popped it up to a 7. Although I didn't like necessarily the reveal, just because of how long it took. But I liked it. It was good. 7.
All right. Wagers.
Well, didn't think it was the time. All In's going to be the place for the big ladder match between them and Bucks and whoever else. So me for 8, you for 9.
All right. Next up was Mercedes.
You're still on a roll.
I'm still on a roll. Mercedes Moné versus Maya World in the Owen Hart Women's Final. What'd you think?
So this one was really, really good.
Wow.
They had almost, or they hit, almost 25 minutes. This one. Obviously, the story with this one was Maya World was, Mercedes was the one that inspired her to be a wrestler, and she's meeting her in the finals of the Owen. She wasn't, well, neither one of them were originally scheduled to be in the tournament. But Maya, she entered it. She was a replacement just a couple days after her brother died in a car accident. So she's kind of been the underdog in the whole thing.
Right.
It was a really good match. Maya fought from underneath, counters. She has some really good counters, some good striking. Mercedes did really good. Mercedes is really good. I just don't like her character.
She's obnoxious.
But she is really, really good in the ring. Compared to the other match, I do like this one better. I did think this one was better, but
the other match?
The other women's match.
Oh, okay.
Tekla.
That's saying something, because this is the one that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I do think this one was better, but not enough to rate it a 9.
Okay. High 8.
A high 8, yeah.
Okay. What cage?
For me, it would have to be like a 8.7 for me to rate it up to a 9. But probably about an 8.5.
Okay.
Cage match on this one was 9.18.
Wow. Okay.
Actually, the highest on the card.
Okay. Maybe I should check this one out too then.
I don't know if something just came loose or what, but Maya spent a lot of the match time making sure she didn't come out of her top.
Oof. Pet peeve of mine. Pet peeve of mine.
Yep.
Don't do that.
So I had read that before I watched it, because I this is one I went back and watched the next day. So it was hard not to notice it. And then I think a few times she was like falling out of the ring or taking a bump or something and fixing her hair. So I don't know if she was kind of having a little issue with that too, like a Jade Cargill type issue where something got out of place.
Pro tip, women, stop wearing fake shit.
Yeah, so it was rough not rough having to see it, but it was rough having to watch her go through that, worrying about that and not being able to put everything into the match. So
could have been a 9.
It was unfortunate for. I mean, I don't. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that would have that kind of an effect on the rating, but
it was noticeable.
It was just, it was just noticeable.
All right. Wagers.
This is the one that I thought maybe they would give it to the underdog. But I went with 1 for that, and you went with 6.
What did you lose on the opening match? Just 1 point?
3.
Ooh.
I lost 3.
All right. Next up was the cage match, which I can comment on because I did watch this. MJF and the Don Callis family versus Darby Allin, Konosuke Takeshita, and the Conglomeration. So they call this a steel cage match, but I guess they renamed it at the last second to Death's Door.
I like it.
Yeah, it's their version of Hell in a Cell, basically. But even though it's not a cell, it's basically their version. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It's different. It's unique. The circular cage like that, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
I got no problems with that.
No, it was cool. The match was pretty predictable is not the word. It was exactly what we thought it was going to be. When you have this many people in a match, most of them are just going to be like laying on the outside waiting for their spot. And that's exactly what the whole match was, which is a little irritating because it's like, if this is how you have to do it, then this is how you have to do it. But if this is how you have to do it, then maybe just don't put this many people in a match. I don't know.
I think it was 10 last year.
Oh, fuck me, man.
12 this year, yeah.
Yeah, it's just too many people. And well, let's do our rating. We didn't do our rating before I say anything. We'll write these ones down since I did watch this.
Andrade looks like Seth Rollins in the picture.
He does, doesn't he? All right, I got mine. He's thinking. Don't base it on what I'm going to give it. Base it on what you're going to give it.
Oh, this is a whole different... It's a bunch of things. I got to...
Take into account.
Take off a point for this. Take off a point for that. Add a point for this spot. Add a point for that spot. Take off. Add. Take.
Just think about the word that you would use. That's how I always go through this. Is I go, would I describe this match as a masterpiece? No. Would I describe this match as amazing? No. And I just keep going down until I get to a word that makes sense to me to describe the match. That's how I've always kind of done my ratings.
We don't have the word that I'm looking for.
Oh. Well, you'll have to let me know what that word is.
AEW.
Okay. Yeah, it was very much an AEW match.
The word AEW is not on our scale.
Oof. Just you saying that makes me want to go down a point.
I mean, I can't go lower.
Yeah.
All right.
You're the champ. You go first.
I'll go with a 7.
So did I. 7.
Yeah. I debated an 8
I did not.
for a couple things.
I debated a 6 after you said it was an AEW match. Yeah, this was just...
I can't really say it was less than good.
Yeah.
And that's what I associate 7 with, is good.
Yeah, that's our word association with 7 is good.
Yeah.
8 great. 6 is like above average. And I think it was better than that. That being said, though, it has a lot of problems. A lot of fucking problems. The amount of time... So it was basically just a spot fest, where it was just spot, move to the next spot, move to the next spot, move to the next spot. They were all really gimmicky. Like at one point, fucking Kyle O'Reilly... No, not Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly took out a regular Nintendo out of his fucking backpack, wrapped in barbed wire, and started chucking people with the controllers, and it was, you know, it was spots like that just over and over again. I'm just like,
then you put a game cartridge in it, and then hit somebody in the Kyle Fletcher in the head.
Yeah. It was amusing. Although everything was amusing, but it was like hard. It was also hard to take seriously as well.
I mean, at some point it was too much.
Yeah, at some point it was definitely too much. Also, for it being a cage match, they only used the cage like twice.
Yeah.
So that's also strange. It's like if you're not going to use the cage, then you might as well just have a anarchy in the arena or something. Like, what's the difference?
I mean, there's another match that we'll talk about later on that's kind of the same thing.
The spot where Kevin Knight got blown up was crazy. It looked good.
Oh, the Danhausen spot?
Yeah, the Danhausen spot. Except it actually looked good this time. It didn't look like the C4 explosion that they had all those years ago. It actually looked like it hurt. Unfortunately, he didn't fall through all the tables. Only the first set broke, but it was a good spot. Interesting spot.
I like the to catch the spot when he was
searching through the bag.
And all of a sudden he comes up with the middle finger. Yeah.
He
and Okada even started laughing.
Yeah. That was a really good spot. He took too long looking through the bag, though, and that's what I took off another point for the match as a whole. It was like, it was a spot fest, but there was too much time between each spot. I don't know what was going on, but it was like they were half asleep going, oh, is it my turn? Is it my turn? My go? Oh, okay, I'm going to go. Like, it was just like, you should be ready to go for your next spot, you know? And they must have taken like 20 seconds between spots, and I was like, guys, let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going, you know? So the momentum really got killed for me. It was like spiked and then dropped and then spiked and then dropped. It's like, guys, get the flow going. Also, the Andrade spot made absolutely fucking no sense. No sense whatsoever. I mean, the turn made sense. I'm not saying that.
The turn and the story of it made sense, but just the point that it was over 25 minutes into the match. Yeah,
you fought this other team for like 20 plus minutes, and then you revealed you had a shirt on that said "fuck you," the team that you've been working. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So your plan was to fight the other team? Why? Like, just makes no fucking sense. You should, if that was the case, you should have just immediately ripped off the shirt when the cage closed and revealed that you were switching teams. That would have made more sense.
Then have the whole thing be 7-on-5.
Yeah, that would have been fun. But instead, he pretends to be for the other team. It just made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to go back and see, was he fighting with them at all during that time, or was he just kind of off on his own? You know, because he didn't join the other team; he just turned on his own team.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to go check that. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, was he working with them at all during the match, or was he just kind of fighting his own battle?
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Oh, the orange peel The orange section was funny too.
That was
Squeeze the oranges into Kyle's eyes. Oof. That was funny.
Now, if they want to do that, do a lemon, not an orange.
Well,
lemon would be worse.
Lemon would be a lot worse. Yeah, but it made sense because Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed. Darby really didn't have a moment besides the coffin drop at the end.
He did the face plant onto the tag.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jesus, that was brutal.
Like the back body drop, but he did a full rotation.
Yeah, and landed on his face. Chest first, face first on the tacks. Oh my god, that's right. That looked bad. And they were all in his hands. Oh my god, that must have hurt like a bitch. He did something else too that looked really painful now that I think about it, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it was an entertaining AEW-in type match where it's just chaos and wackiness and almost cartoonish.
Fun AEW cage match.
Yeah. One takeaway is one negative takeaway is Doyle sucks. I think he's terrible.
So I guess Mark Davis. I don't know if Mark Davis was originally supposed to be in it, but he's been having some visa issues.
Oh, okay. So Doyle may have stepped in. Yeah. Doyle's terrible. I have no idea why he's in this company. He's terrible. Kyle Fletcher really didn't have a moment, I don't think, besides the orange peel.
Yeah.
There was just too many people. Roderick Strong really didn't have anything that I can recall.
MJF didn't do a ton.
No,
I think his knee is healthy. Still, I think, kind of an issue. Yeah.
Stay healthy for the All-In show. That's kind of the goal there, I think.
Although, as a result of this match, he does have a match on Wednesday this week on Dynamite.
Yay. Him and Briscoe again.
Yep.
I guess the only MJF spot that I can think of that was amusing was when he swept away the thumbtacks.
Yeah, he did that on their match last year.
Yeah, that's
on their table and thumbtack match last year.
He's like, fuck that. Get these out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, when he did it last year at, I think it was a Full Gear, I think it was. He's like, I don't do this indie bullshit. I'm not doing this indie bullshit.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. Cage match? What would Cage give it?
Cage match. 8.87.
That's high.
31 minutes, 45 seconds.
All right. Do we recommend it for any match of the year candidate? I just don't think it would.
Good moment or a bad moment?
I mean, I don't think so. The face plant into the thumbtacks was crazy, and the bomb was crazy, but I don't think it stacks up to me.
And not for a good match of the year or a bad match of the year for me.
No. All right. It does not qualify. All right. Wagers.
We both thought that Team Briscoe was going to win and get his title shot. And he'll get it this coming week.
Where he will lose again.
Most likely.
All right. That leaves us with the main event, which I was wrong in my prediction, which was Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. I'm trying to think if I even want to rate it.
Yeah, you do. You watched it.
I did, but I don't know. How do you rate this? On one hand, it was amazing, and on the other hand, it was infuriating. So like, it was like a tale of two matches. I don't even know, like, what do I, like, I can't rate it. I can't rate it. It's not possible. There's what do I give it? For everything up
7?
into the I don't know. For everything up until the last 7-10 minutes, it's a 9.
But was it less than good even with that last 8, 6, 7 minutes?
To me, the last 5, 7, whatever, 7 minutes, 10 minutes was offensive. Like, it would be a 1. That last section. It was ridiculous. It was so stupid. Hated it. Hated it. Hated it.
So I messaged you. I said, you were talking about the cage match being AEW. And I said, just wait and watch the last match. Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
This went off the fucking charts. This was like a 15 out of 10 in terms of AEW. Like, Swerve Strickland lost pints of blood and then kicked out of like 7 finishers in a row. Meanwhile, he could barely make a 10 count. Fuck off. I'm okay with, like, I mean, if I have to explain this to anybody, I just feel like you've lost the plot. If you thought that the ending to this match was good in any way, shape, or form, it was ridiculous and stupid. It was stupid. He kicked out of, like,
everything.
It made no fucking sense. I'm sorry, but Swerve Strickland, as good as he is not as resilient as Brock Lesnar, Obafemi, and Undertaker combined. It makes no fucking sense. It's ridiculous. Hate it. Hated it. Rest of the match?
And
great.
I didn't like that the Death Riders came out.
Yeah, what the fuck is that
as
all
like
about?
The Avengers coming out to support and being the ultimate heel, the ultimate baby faces, lifting them up on their shoulders.
Yeah.
They're not baby faces.
We don't know what they are anymore. They're just a group. They don't even know what they are anymore. Half of them do babyface shit. Half of them do heel shit. Like, I don't fucking know what they are. And what is this leading to? Is this leading to them turning on Will Ospreay, or is this just like, what is this? I'm not even gonna ask. I don't care anymore. I just don't give a shit. AEW is so low on my fucking radar right now, and that's pretty bad.
I hate it because the match was so freaking good up until the last 7 minutes or so.
Yep.
Until it.
I said that on BlueSky because I got into it with a bunch of AEW fans, as I usually do. And I'm like, I'm not saying the match was bad. These guys are the most crisp, the most accurate, the most technical, amazing wrestlers in the world, these two guys. They're amazing. But kicking out of like 17 moves in a row while you're bleeding like a stuffed pig and you can barely get up, like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. The art is gone at that point. At that point, it's just like, it's literally what I can see, what I visualize, right? When I'm watching that part of the match is Tony Khan with like a fucking, like the marionette thing, you know, like the cross where he's holding a marionette and he's just going, it would be so cool if he kicked out of this. Oh, it's so cool. Look, he kicked out again. Like that's what I see. That's all I see. It's just nonsense. There should be no reason that Swerve now doesn't get a title shot or is next in line for a title. Like, it doesn't make any sense. He can take that kind of beating.
Yeah.
It's just...
He's Super Swerve.
Yeah. It's just fucking stupid. I hated it. Hated the ending. Terrible. 1. It would... I can't rate it because I just can't do it. Because it's just not fair. It's not fair. I love both those guys.
I can't go less than a 7.
All right. No rating for me. What cage you give it? Got to be an 11, right? Sickos love this.
8.96.
Maybe they're getting sick and tired of it too. That's low for them for a match like that.
8.96.
All right. What wagers?
35 minutes.
Jesus. It's too long too. Holy fuck.
This match, the event went off at 12:45 Sunday night.
Oh my god. Well, it didn't start.
Insane.
It didn't start till 8, to be fair. But that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5.5 hours. Oh.
4.5. Well, 4:45.
What?
Plus the pre-show.
I thought you said
it was, I think, 2.
Wait. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're right. It's too long. If that whole section of the match had been cut out and Ospreay had just won when everyone thought he was going to, it would have been a 9 for me.
Yeah.
But then they fucked it up like they always do by AEW, and the AEW fucking hell out of it. It's fucking so stupid. Oh god. It makes me
It would have been a high 9 for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been between 9 and 10.
Yeah. It's crazy. And then when you try to talk to AEW fans that are just blind to the ridiculousness of it, you can't convince them otherwise. You're just like, think about it. I want, as someone who's not a fan of AEW because of this shit, do you not want to expand your audience? You don't? Okay, well then just keep doing the same shit that pisses off a wrestling fan. Go ahead, keep doing it.
I mean, and it's the same thing with a lot of WWE stuff too. There's some that will just eat whatever it is that
AEW
shits out, or what WWE shits out to them.
Yep, 100%.
And they'll just love it.
100%. Both fans have just these blinders on that just drives me crazy. They'll feed you a shit sandwich and you'll like it and you'll eat it. Enjoy.
And ask for more.
And ask for more. Yeah, and ask for more. Give me more.
Yeah.
Okay, did we do wagers?
What is over? No, not yet. It was Ospreay's tournament to lose, so I got 9 and you got 4.
Clean sweep, baby.
Yep. I think that's 3 AEW pay-per-views in a row for you.
Is it? Holy shit.
At least 2.
Listen, AEW. Just going to point this out to you, but I don't watch your product, and it's that predictable. Figure your shit out. Oh my god. You claim that you're just the most unpredictable show. No, you're not. You're not at all.
So now coming out of it, we've got, as of now, Ospreay versus MJF as of now.
Yeah.
So unless MJF loses the title between now and then, he's got the Briscoe defense this week, and then presumably
it makes the most sense.
I don't know.
Who else is going to be?
Kenny.
So they're going to have
Kenny will get his redemption at the Redemption pay-per-view in Montreal.
I think that sucks.
So then it'll be Ospreay versus Omega at Wembley.
I think
Ospreay beat Omega.
I think that's terrible. You have MJF, who's a great heel. Why would you want Ospreay to beat a face?
I don't know.
I hope not. That would suck.
I don't know.
All right.
And the streets, because of the pay-per-view last month, and what happened at the end of the pre-show, when the Darby versus MJF match happened. Remember what happened at the end of the pre-show?
No.
Who MJF kicked in the nuts? Foley. You know who says he could possibly do one more match? Foley. So MJF loses the title at Redemption.
Just what I want to see.
MJF versus Foley at All In. Book it, Tony.
Just what I want to see. A man that can
Book
barely walk in a match. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm so over AEW at this point. I just don't care. I want to care, but I just don't care. They're just so ridiculous.
I want it to be MJF and Ospreay.
Yes, me too.
But we have already seen those two at Wembley 2 years ago.
It's okay.
But I'm hoping we get it again. Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping we get it again.
We saw Cody Roman twice. We can see these two twice. All right, let's move on before I have an aneurysm. Slammiversary was also on Sunday night, and overall thoughts. I did watch the whole show. I did miss one match, I believe. But what did you think of the whole show? Top level thoughts.
It was a good show. A couple surprising matches that I weren't expecting to be as good.
Right.
I did watch pretty much the whole thing. Yeah.
I watched the whole thing minus 2 matches, I think, which we'll get into as to why. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good show. I do think they have problems that they need to fix, just like both wrestling companies, all 3 wrestling companies need to fix. But we'll get into the specifics. All right, the opening match was, as suspected, the Ultimate X TNA X Division Championship. Fabian Eichner, Mr. Elegance, Amazing Red, Leon Slater, Casey Navarro, and Frankie Kazarian against Cedric Alexander, the champion. Let's do our rating.
This is almost like the cage match the main event from last one. It was like 2 different ratings. There was most of the match and then the ending.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mind the ending, but we'll get into that.
I know you did.
I'm trying to figure out what to rate it though. I don't want to be too harsh, but all right, I got mine. I'll go. Give it a 6. Wow.
Going 8.
Okay.
Yep.
That's surprising. What cage match give it?
Cage match. Oh, that's a pre-show. 7.1.
Okay. Right between us.
Oh, wow.
Okay. How long was this match?
10 minutes, 27 seconds.
And there's my problem. This match deserved a lot more time. They did not have enough time to do shit in this match. And these guys, there's some talented mother knuckers in this match. Leon's amazing. Cedric's amazing. Amazing's amazing. Mr. Elegance kind of surprised me. Fabian's great. Frankie's always great. Casey Navarro, I didn't really see a whole lot out of, but he seems good. But there just wasn't enough time. This should have been a 20-minute match. I don't understand why it went so short. Very strange to me. Especially when it's like, it was dubbed as like the return of Ultimate X, and then it's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Weird. Some good stuff in here. There wasn't enough of it. Way too short.
No, put mine to a 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just expected
6.
a lot more. Yeah. You said you had a problem with the ending. So the ending saw who was fighting on the top. It was Leon and Frank.
Nope, it was Red and Kazarian.
No. It was Leon. Leon was up there.
Nope, it was Red.
Are you sure?
Positive. It was Red.
I could have sworn I heard the commentary guy go, Leon's got it. And then.
Nope, it was Red. Because.
Weird.
What happened? The 2 of them were up there, basically alone in the ring. And then Alexander ran in, got it, ran back out. And that left Red and Kazarian in the ring alone to do the post match.
So they didn't even tease Leon at all then.
No.
So he's probably NXT bound then. Yeah, I was fine with it. It's a heel thing to do, and the rules of the match do state, got to grab the title off the rope and hit the ground with it. So Cedric took advantage of the situation, and it's a really good heel thing to do. And quite honestly, I kind of like the title on Cedric. He has grown leaps and bounds from his WWE days. He's showing personality. He's bulked up a little bit. I like him.
He is good. I like him.
Yeah. That's all I really have to say about the match. It just wasn't. There just isn't much to comment on because it was so short. Amazing Red did get a Hall of Fame induction after the match, which is kind of cool.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's all I got. Wagers, I guess.
Oh yeah, wagers. That part.
Keep catching them off guard.
You were closer than I was. However, we both got it wrong. I had Eichner. You had Kazarian.
Bummer. I did skip the pre-show match, which we actually included in our wagers because we thought it was part of the main show, but it got bumped, I guess, to give other matches more time, I guess. Normally they advertise what the opening pre-show match is going to be, but it didn't say that it was. But anyway, it was Ricky Sosa versus Eric Young. I didn't get to see the match, so I can't rate it because it was on the pre-show. I don't watch the pre-show.
It was 6 minutes. Cage match rated a 5.6.
Yeah, doesn't sound.
I probably would have said a 5 or a 6.
Who won? Ricky?
Yeah, Ricky won.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how he won, but yeah, Ricky won. Ricky looks good. I mean, Ricky's
up and comer.
He's good. Yep, up and comer. Their new young stud.
All right.
But since we did predict it,
yeah, let's do wagers.
Or since we did wager it, I went with the 9. You went with the 7.
All right. All right, second match on the card was AJ Francis versus Elijah. Give our rating. I'm going to actually pull up Bleacher here. People are probably asking why I'm not doing that. We weren't going to spend that much time on these, but let's see. So as we're writing down the rating for this match, just as a note, Ultimate X got a B from Bleacher, which is a 8 on our scale. They also noted the show started with an emotional tribute to Joe Doring, who passed away earlier this week following a battle with brain cancer. I'm not familiar with Joe. He did look familiar, but I'm not familiar with his work. But cancer sucks. And Amazing Red returning to TNA for the first time in 15 years was beyond cool. A revolutionary whose influence on wrestling today does not get the credit he's earned and deserves. All right. Got your rating?
Yeah, I got mine.
Your go, I think.
I go?
Wow. I gave it a 7.
Oh, the 8.
You might bump me up to an 8. Honestly, I wasn't really thinking about it, but I was like, it is still AJ Francis and and Elijah. So I was like, can I give it an 8? I don't think I can. What'd Cage give it?
It's actually rated higher than the
Ultimate X.
No, I'm sorry. It was lower. 6.43.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, and Bleacher gave it a C+, which is a 6 on our scale. Weird. I feel like we were watching a different match than these people. Top takeaways from Bleacher. Francis is one of the best heels in wrestling today. A guy who is genuinely unafraid of getting heat. He knows exactly what to do to generate hate from the audience. I don't watch enough of TNA to know, but he did a good job in the match. Elijah does so much more between the ropes, off of them, and around them than he ever did in WWE. Perhaps it was the limitations of the WWE style, but that fan base would probably be impressed if they saw Elias today. Yeah, I think I said it towards the end of the match. This match had no right being as good as it was. It was great. Oh,
Yeah,
I just used the word great.
you did use great.
Shit. Yeah, fuck it. It's an 8. Bump me up. I just
There you
convinced myself. I used the word. And it was
I did not even need to say it.
no. It really was it was great. I couldn't believe how good it was. Like there was no lulls in the match. They told a great story. There was no botches. They were pretty crisp, which is crazy because the last time I saw Flop Dollar, he sucked, and I thought he was really good
And
in
there
this
was
match.
Great physicality.
Great
I
physicality.
mean, they hit their shit.
Yeah, they laid it in. It was, and it told the story of the whole, Elijah trying to get his intellectual property back, which was funny. And he has a new theme song now.
A new guitar, because the one he had, he smashed over.
Oh yeah,
dude's head,
and it looked nasty too on that.
Yeah,
and I liked him too. That his AJ's manager, he was pretty funny. He was pretty good.
What's his name? It was Expressions. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I've never seen him before. Yeah, he was quite good. Quite good. Yeah, this match was super impressive. Props go out to both those guys. You exceeded expectations by far. What was our expectation? Did we do expectations? I don't think we did.
No, not for these.
Not for these. We just did it for NXT.
AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
NXT and WWE. Yeah. So props to them.
And AJ hit a Styles Clash on Elijah. Big dude. Big dude hitting that Styles Clash on another big dude.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing unimpressive about this match. It was good. It was really good. So props to them. It was great. It was great. Wagers, I guess. If you didn't watch this match, I'd recommend
you caught me mid sip.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Mid sip.
Oh yeah.
I miss Elijah. / Elias. I like him. I always thought he was underrated. And
I got tired of him.
Well, I mean, it's because they never did anything with him. They always had him just do concerts. It's like
Joe Hendry.
He at least wrestles though. They didn't give Elias matches.
No, they didn't too much.
5s.
We washed on that one, a 5.
All right. Next up was the Elegance brand versus Rosemary and Allie, who are now known as Demon Bunny X or something like that. Demon Bunny.
Just Demon Bunny.
This is the match I didn't see. I had to step away from the TV for a little bit, and I just missed the whole entire match. I didn't see entrances, and I didn't see the ending. It's just so it must have been short.
Speaking of 5s, our last points on the last one. Yeah, I'd say this one was a 5. This is just meh.
Okay.
It wasn't that good.
And new Knockout World Tag Team Champions, Demon Bunny, Rosemary and Allie. Yay.
They won with not interference, but distractions. I think one of the Elegance brand took out the concierge, and then Allie rolled up the other one and won.
Yay.
Typical distraction and roll up finish, yeah.
All right, wagers. Not much to say.
Oh, boy. We both whiffed on this one, too. I whiffed my 6, and you only whiffed 3.
Oof. Okay. Next up was the Mustafa Ali Open Challenge, and it ended up being Mustafa Ali versus Rich Swann versus Apollo Crews in a triple threat.
Who? Wasn't Apollo Crews?
Yeah, sorry. Uha Nation. What the fuck kind of name is that?
Uha Nation. That was the name he used before the WWE.
That is a terrible name. When it came up on the screen,
Oh.
Uha Nation, I thought that was like, remember how it was like Roman Empire for Roman Reigns? That's what I thought it meant. And then they would just say it up there and they're like, Uha Nation. And I'm like, huh? Terrible.
So his government last name is Uha.
Sure. Uha is fine.
And
Nation?
Yeah, I don't know where the nation comes from. I guess it's like WWE
weird.
Universe.
Yeah, it's like you're a whole nation. You're multiple people. Okay, whatever. Fucking weird name, man. Not a fan. Rating.
I think this is.
I forgot to do Bleach Report for the tag team match. They give it a B-, which is 7. They said, "Is Rosemary the greatest knockout in company history? She just won her 5th tag team title, has remained prominent and relevant for well over a decade, and is perpetually over." I don't know. I didn't see the match, so I couldn't tell you. Allie does not look like she missed a beat despite being out of action for so long. She was great here. Okay, I didn't see it, so I can't comment. And the chemistry between the teams was there. Running it back and establishing a legitimate rivalry could make for some strong TV. That's all I had to say.
Okay.
Whatever they say.
Cage match 5.59
for the knockouts match. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's my go.
Yeah.
6. Wow.
6.
All right, what Cage give it?
Cage match 7.59.
And Bleacher gave it a B+, which is an 8. Nation is going to be a star in TNA. The former Apollo Crews is a phenomenal wrestler who never found his footing in WWE. Allowed to be himself here, he should thrive.
Sure.
I think I've always
agree with that.
I've always stated Apollo's great, but not as a babyface. He's boring as fuck. He's good as a heel. Give him a heel. Give him a heel.
He's a really great smile.
He does have a really great smile. It's true. Ali is an excellent heel and has been for a long time. He was great here, as was Swan, who looks to be in the best shape of his career. Yeah, I seem to remember Swan having hair.
Yes.
That's a new look for him.
Hair beats bald.
Does it?
Well, it did in this match.
It did. Yeah, Ali retained. I'm a big fan of Ali. I think he's great. I think he's fantastic. He's got the look. He's got the in-ring skills. He's got the theme song, which is amazing too. I love his theme song. He's got.
I did like his entrance with everybody coming out with the flags because he's an international champion.
Yep. Yeah. Everything about him, I think is great. I think he was underutilized heavily in WWE. He pitched this idea in WWE like a million times, and they never bought it. And then when he went to TNA, they allowed him to do it. It's like,
yeah,
give these guys a shot when they got an idea. When, especially with wrestlers, like when wrestlers come to you, the company, with an idea, that means they want it. That means they're passionate about it. Give those people a shot, in my opinion. You know, I can't imagine the amount of wrestlers that are in WWE who don't even go. They're like, nah, I'll just do whatever they want me to do. It's like, that's who you want on top? All right. Whatever you say. But yeah, this was another match that I thought was too short. I was like, it was over before I had a chance to get into it.
This one was 9 minutes, 39 seconds.
Brutal. Both your X Division matches were fucking short as shit. I don't get it. I think I said it on the Wager Show, but the X Division is what makes TNA different. So why did
it?
Yes, I did.
I thought you did.
Yeah. So like, I don't understand why TNA gave their best division, the most unique division they have, the least amount of time. Strange. I don't get it.
I mean, this is an X division, but
it isn't. But I mean, the 3 guys in it are X division type guys.
Yeah,
they're all high flyers, flippers. You know, I don't get it. Wagers.
Oh, that's not the right one. That's the right
I keep catching them off guard, ladies and gentlemen. It's an off day.
Well, I've got 4 different tabs, 4 different spreadsheets.
Yeah, it was a lot of shows.
This one here, you thought Ali was going to pull it out, and I thought a challenger would do it because at the time it was only 1. So when the second contender was announced, it was announced a 3-way. I thought, oh man, my odds just went up, but they didn't.
No.
Well, the odds went up, but my luck did not.
I suspect that those 3 are going to have a feud for the title, though. Specifically, Apollo, definitely. Or sorry,
Ooh-ha.
Let's move on. Next up was Eddie Edwards versus Moose, and there was a stipulation added to this match after we did our wagers. This was a no surrender match, which is a no DQ match where the only way to win is to get your opponent's manager, I guess, to throw in the towel.
Their corner was what they called it.
Their corner.
Get their corner to throw in the towel. Now, did you see when Moose was making his entrance? What happened?
No.
He came across Uha in the back and said, "Welcome to the company."
Oh yeah, they were like buddy.
Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah. He said, "Let me go take care of this business, and then we'll
talk.
We'll work on something, something like that." So maybe
an alliance,
a partnership with Moose, an alliance. Yep.
Yeah.
With Moose and Uha, that would be good. I'd like that.
I'm in the same situation that you were in earlier, where you're like, have I pigeonholed myself?
Yeah.
But I got to remember that it's still a word.
Yep.
All right, you go.
8.
Me too. 8.
Yep.
It was great.
This was no less than the Elias match or
exactly.
Elijah.
Yeah, I was toying with a 9, but I'm like, can't get there. Can't get to a 9. But it was a sports entertainment match, that's for sure. What did Cage give it? Very curious.
7.1.
What are these people watching?
For me, it was not. It could have been a 9. It wasn't long enough for a 9.
None of these matches were long enough.
There wasn't enough struggle. And what's the right word? There wasn't enough. I don't know. Whatever. There wasn't enough indecision for the corner to throw in the towel.
Yeah, it wasn't enough time to digest the situation and and give them enough time to struggle with the idea of throwing in the towel. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, there was enough struggle with the idea of throwing it in.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, okay, I quit. That's basically all it was. Bleacher gave it a B, which is a 7. Top takeaways: This was a sports entertainment heavy match, and it was great. Moose and Edwards knew what it needed to be, and delivered with some great dramatic storytelling, a rare appearance from the babyface's family, and a few throwbacks to Moose's previous appearance in another no surrender match, which we wouldn't have any idea. I don't think. Good stuff.
They did reference it.
Oh, they did
at the end. Yeah.
Good stuff. Even if we have seen these two work each other too many times before, which doesn't affect me because I don't watch TNA.
Nope.
Alicia never hesitates to take the big bump, and after watching his wife get manhandled by Edwards, it was only appropriate that Moose put her and her husband through a table together. Yeah, that was a great spot. That's one of those things that in WWE they would tease it, but then they're like, we can't show a woman getting speared by a big dude on WWE television.
In WWE it would have been Moose spearing Edwards through one, and then Moose's wife spearing Alicia.
Yeah.
through the other one.
Yeah. This is better. It just is.
Yes.
You know, she
Yeah.
jumped in front. Did she jump in front or did she just turn around and?
Well, she jumped in front to throw in the towel.
That's right. And then Moose was like, "Okay,
And then
cool, but I'm still gonna spear you."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, yeah, and then JDC hit his stunner, and then Edwards kind of stumbled back right behind Alicia, and and then Moose speared both of them through the table.
Great stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Great. Some great hardcore stuff. And
can WWE trade Johnny and Candice for Eddie and Alicia?
I'd like Moose too. Bring Moose in. I like Moose. Yeah.
I mean, well, we can't trade who I want to now because he's a champion now. We'll get there later.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Or anybody.
Yeah, this match.
Let's trade Danhausen for Moose.
Yeah. Yeah, this match was great, man. It reminded me of a Vince McMahon match where it was just heavily scripted, heavily booked, with tons of great spots and emotion. And this is what WWE needs. This is a prime example.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, this is exactly what WWE is lacking right now: emotion.
I didn't need to have followed the whole story to realize I want Moose to win.
Exactly. And you didn't need to be invested in the previous story to know that it was a good guy and a bad guy. You didn't need to be previously invested to get enraptured by the crowd reactions, and it was just everything was just really well done. Props to both those guys, man.
Moose zip tied to the ropes, and you had Edwards pull Moose's wife over the guardrail, push her down, and then grab his son.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And then the son low blowed him. That was great too.
Yeah, like I don't need to know the story to want Moose to win.
Yeah, fantastic.
And Edwards to lose. So yeah, it was great.
WWE, take note, because you severely lack everything about this match. So learn.
A lot of emotion in this match. It was good.
Love it.
It was great. It wasn't good. It was great.
It was great. Wagers.
Yes.
Wagers.
Speaking of great,
eights across the board. Eights across the board. All right. Next up was the TNA Knockouts World Championship. Ying Lee versus Zaya Brookside. Okay.
That's when I kind of tuned in and out on.
Yeah, me too. Which, to me, tells you all you need to know.
Yep.
Yeah. we're right on the dot. It's a 5. What Cage give it?
Cage match 4.44.
Oof.
17 votes. Now, most of these, the highest match has 30 votes. The lowest match has 17 votes. So there's not a whole lot of votes on TNA.
All right, that makes sense. Bleacher gave it a B, which is a 7. Yeah, it's a little high. Top takeaways: the former partners and friends wore similar black and silver gear. A nice tip of the hat to their prior relationship. I did notice that they wore similar gear. I didn't know that was on purpose though. Brookside's facial expressions and the look of disgust as Lee enters the arena were phenomenal. I wouldn't go that far. A strong match with great psychology surrounding Lee's knee and Brookside's willingness to do whatever it took to win. TNA should consider running this one back because it feels like there's an even better match to be had.
That could be.
Maybe. I don't know. I was bored. Yeah. I this is just one of those things where it's like there's no excuse for not getting us invested, even though we didn't watch, because 2 of the other matches we did get invested in, even though we don't know anything about them. So I just don't think they did a good job here. And I think their women's division as a whole clearly is lacking. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
They're lacking star power. They're lacking emotion. They're lacking something. But
yep.
That's all I got. So
I got nothing else.
Let's do wagers.
I think this is the first one that I've gotten and you haven't.
I whiffed. Damn. Who won? I don't even know.
Oh, and new.
Oh, she won. That's right. Yeah.
Knockouts champion.
That's how enthralled I am. That's how enthralled I am. Just couldn't care less. All right. Next up was the Slammiversary ladder match, which originally was a triple threat, but it ended up being a fatal four-way because the Great Hands were added to the match. I cannot rate this one because TNA's feed fucked up, and I got pissed off and decided I was over it. If it was just the video that had fucked up, I'd be fine with it, but it was the audio too, so all I could hear was... I was like, okay, yeah. I'm over it. You know, I gave him like 10 minutes, and I was like, no, I can't do it. So I don't know if you can give it a rating either, but I can't do it. Didn't see it.
I would have given it a 6.
Okay.
7.
What did Cage give it? Did they see it? I don't know.
6.94.
Let's see what Bleacher gave it. Bleacher must be there in person because they're not commenting at all on the feed issues. So unless the feed issues were just specific to certain areas, maybe. I don't know. But they gave it an A, which is a 9.
Oof.
Top takeaways: Bronson was fantastic. He took big bumps, showed great fire, and was the heart and soul of the bout. Who knows what the future holds for him, but this was as close to a breakout performance as it gets, even without the awe-inspiring high-risk stuff others around him executed. Who's Bronson? Is he part of the Righteous or part of the Big Hand or the Hands?
Nope, he's part of the system. He's the one with the Bane mask in the picture.
Okay. The Swanton to Skylar and Hotch was the perfect exclamation point on the match. I think that's where he did it. He swantoned off the ladder onto them on a ladder, and the ladder broke, I think.
Yeah, he did it off of the Righteous's ladder. The one with the flowers and the barbed wire.
And the last point is, where do the Righteous go from here? A totally unique tandem. They should have won tag team gold long ago. Now it feels like that window has closed on them. Yeah, I was really impressed with the Righteous when they came out. I was like, oh, this is a unique vibe. It's like a cult. It's like a hippie cult kind of vibe going.
So when the Wyatt Six thing first started, it was rumored that the Righteous were going to be part of it.
Oh, I can see that.
With Bray, yeah, with actually Bray before he died. Going back that far.
Wow.
So they've kind of had, they've had this gimmick, I guess, for a long time.
Well, I hate to tell them, but I don't think they're going to get called up to WWE. I think WWE is done with the dark gimmicks. There are none.
And definitely, definitely not with Bray Wyatt either.
Well, no. No, definitely not.
Because he's dead.
He is definitely dead. Yeah, the Wyatt Six are gone. Aleister Black's gone. Joe Gacy had a dark gimmick, and he's gone. I think they've just given up trying to replicate the Undertaker's success, and they're like, it was a time and place thing. Let's move on. Which I'm a little disappointed by, because I think there is a way to do the darkness gimmick, the creepy gimmick, without being stupid.
Yeah.
And they just don't know how to toe the line. The Righteous looks like they could be that, because they're not supernatural. They're like culty.
They're like original Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah. Yeah, they're culty. I like them.
Yeah.
But I don't
they
think
did do They did successfully pull off the stacked, the 4 table stack spot.
Oh, did they?
Like the original tag team ladder match. It was at SummerSlam, I think it was, when you had Bubba Ray Dudley and I think Matt Hardy.
Oh, that was at TLC 2 at WrestleMania 17. Tables. Yeah, Rhino pushed the ladder over and they went through all 4 on the outside.
Yeah, but it was Vincent, the big one, and Bronson.
Vincent,
those were the 2 big guys that went through it.
Oof, yep. That's gotta hurt.
Well, the Righteous has a smaller one and the bigger one. The one on the right on the pictures.
It's an end zone cast situation.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. How do we do on wagers?
Well. Remember how last one I got it and you didn't get it?
I sense a flip.
That didn't happen this time. Yeah, you went for 6 and I went
for baby. Going into the main show, I'm doing pretty good.
We want updates going through it? No, I'll do it at the end.
Yeah, do it at the end. And that brought us to the main event: Mike Santana versus Nick Nemeth. Let's do a rating. All right.
All right.
6. 7. All right. What Cage give it?
7. 7.41.
Bleacher gave it a B+, which is 8. Top takeaways.
Yeah, it was a really good match, but I couldn't put it great.
Yeah, I just don't really care about these 2 guys. They're fine. They're just, I don't know. Top takeaways: Santana might be the best pure babyface worker in wrestling right now. I don't think so.
No,
not a chance. It is impossible not to find oneself rooting for him as the match goes on and genuinely wanting to see him win. It is that connection that helps him make a finish such as Sundays that is that much more effective. I would completely disagree. Maybe if I watched TNA, the opinion would be different.
I mean, I agree with it in the sense that he gives you reasons to root for him.
I guess.
I mean, he's a really good babyface.
Sure.
But it's in TNA.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It's TNA.
Yeah, their main event scene's kind of meh. Nemeth is still great. Is he older? Sure. Is his body probably racked with pain after years of taking wicked bumps? Probably. But he can still go better than the majority of the guys on the roster.
What are you talking about? He had so many years off when he wasn't on TV.
It's true. It's true.
I think he's a young 45 or however old he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about this match. New TNA champion, Nick Nemeth. We'll probably see Mike Santana in NXT soon. He might even skip NXT, honestly.
I mean, reports out today that his contract is up within days, essentially.
Yeah. So he'll be in WWE. I just don't know where they're going to put him. I mean, it's possible he goes to AEW, I guess, but it seems unlikely to me.
Doubtful.
Yeah. All right, wagers.
He's already been in AEW.
Ah, that's right.
Oh, that's not the right page. This is the right page. We both thought it was Nemeth's time, or I guess Santana's time to lose it. So me for 7, you for 9. I think you're out to a giant lead.
I'm doing pretty well. But we still got 2 shows to go and a lot of bonus questions. So let's get into it. NXT, the Great American Bash. Top level thoughts.
I wish they would do PLEs away from the PC.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd was big for it. The crowd was good for it, but it doesn't have the same PLE feel if it's at the PC. You know, they've got themed TVs episodes, whether it's like Halloween Havoc. Sometimes they have Great American Bash has been a themed TV where it's over 2 weeks. But if it's a PLE, it should be away from the PC.
I agree.
That's the big thing for me.
I completely agree. And so does Bleacher Report, because they said because this was in the Performance Center and on network television, the presentation was identical to a usual NXT television show.
Yeah.
It's a shame. They also said Wade Barrett stayed on commentary with Vic Joseph for Great American Bash. We're at 3 or 4 weeks now without Booker T. Boom! That's a win.
Well, to quote Bad News Barrett, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Oh yeah, he's definitely coming back.
It was reported today. Booker T has talked about it on his podcast or radio show about why he's been gone and when he's coming back.
Damn.
And as we're recording this today, June 30th, he said he will be back on June 30th. So he is back on NXT tonight. I can tell you're excited.
Yeah. Go away. Just go away, Booker. I love you, Booker. I really do. But my ears need a break from you. A long break. A long break.
You're a hater.
I'm a Booker T on commentary hater. It's a true statement. Yeah, I don't like. I completely agree with you about the being in the Performance Center. That sucked. With it being on network television, we also got lots of commercials. That sucked.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of crappy, and a lot of commercials that were during matches. So this did not feel at all like a premium live event because of that.
No,
that's a shame. It's a real shame. And
yes,
I think we also know now that that's the norm going forward for their PLEs because they're all on CW. So
yeah,
that sucks. That really sucks.
Doesn't matter if it's on a weekend or if it's on a Tuesday night live event special.
No, it's a super NXT show. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's going to have mid-match TV breaks.
I really hope that they sometimes will go elsewhere, but I don't know, man. It sucks. All right, let's get to this match. Get to these matches. Get to the matches. Starting with the NXT Championship, which is the first match. So I got this way wrong in terms of order. Tony D'Angelo defended against Naraku.
Naraku.
You might have to talk me up. He's thinking. Not sure, but he's thinking.
I got mine.
5.
6.
Cage match.
Cage match. 6.46.
All right. And Bleacher gave it a C+, which is a 6. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
They only had one comment. Naraku showed an extra heel edge than NXT stars usually use, even biting at the fingers of D'Angelo to escape a crossface. That's basically it. Yeah. This match...
I bumped mine up from a 5 because it's kind of an overused spot in NXT. But like 10 seconds into the show, the match, unexpectedly, Tony spears Naraku through that wall.
Yeah, great opening.
It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're going there.
So,
all right, let's go there.
Yeah. So that's what bumped it up to a 6 for me.
Yeah. The rest of the match, boring.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of it was average. It was good. Not good. It was
good.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was average.
It was,
but that spot made it above average for me.
I think Bleacher Report puts it good here. It says a rushed build and the promise of Naraku delivering evil amounted to a fairly standard TV level title defense. I think that's a good way of putting it. It was like this could have been on standard NXT television, and I wouldn't have known the difference.
And it essentially was, for reasons discussed.
Yeah, it was fine. And the ending kind of came out of nowhere. It was just Tony D'Angelo, Spinebuster, or what does he call his move? Dead to Rights. His Spinebuster.
Dead to Rights, yeah.
And it was over. It's like, oh, all right. Wagers. I got nothing to say.
Well, we both thought Naraku was going to win it on his first shot. So nothing.
Very strange. I would have bet. What did we bet on that? Because I would have bet the house that Naraku was winning and Tony was moving
on. We both did 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I did that then. Hindsight's not always 20/20. Bonus question. Was it how many? Yes. How many weapons were going to be used? All right.
No, wait. Was it?
I don't know. You got the questions.
Oh, will a weapon be used?
Oh.
Well, if the
wall counts.
One competitor if one competitor puts another one through a table, we determine that does count. So if one puts another one through a wall, then I guess that has to count too.
Yep.
So
we both got nothing.
That's funny. So we both got nothing.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, moving on. Next up was the NXT Women's North American Championship. Zarya defending against Tatum Paxley. Right. My go or your go? I can't remember.
It's your go. Match number 2.
9.
Oh, you might have to talk me up.
Ooh, okay. What'd Cage give it?
There's 8.04.
Okay. More in line with you. Bleacher gave it an A, which is a 9. Notable moments and observations. Continuing to show off her varied interests, Paxley dressed up for this match in the style of Yumiko from Kakaguri. Must be an anime, I guess.
Gesundheit.
Zarya repeatedly mocked Paxley by promising she would never get her championship back. And after winning, Zarya mocked Paxley with what looked like a kiss goodbye. Could Tatum be moving on to the main roster? This match was amazing. I knew this match was going to be decent. What was our expectations on the last match, by the way, before we get to this one?
Oh, expectations on the title match. 6s.
Yeah, it didn't perform well. And what about this one?
Me 7, you 6.
Wow. So yeah, it did really well.
I guess so for you.
I thought this match was fantastic. I'm not a huge Tatum fan, but I am a huge Zarya fan. And there's basically nothing that I could pinpoint in this match where I was like, ooh, I would have done that differently. The whole match was just really good. It started off kind of kind of slow, and then it really built and built and built. And there were some really solid moments and some amazing moves that I especially from Tatum, where I'm like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Just some really good shit. Good shit. As Vince
Good shit.
used to say, good shit. I can't, and Tatum first ever to kick out of Zarya's F5. I think.
I can't. I think Soul may have.
Okay. Tatum kicking out of that was shocking. I was legitimately shocked. I was like, oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I like those. Yeah, man, I can't say enough good things about this match. It was really, really, really good. And it does seem like Tatum is moving on to the main roster, probably Raw.
Yeah, I'm thinking Raw. When Lyra was in NXT before, they were together. They had a. What are you looking for, Lyra? Are you looking for a bird?
I hear beeping. Is that you? Hopefully that's not the fire alarm.
No. Is it still beeping?
No, it's gone.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
It was like
it's dinner.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you said probably she's going to
Raw. Tatum, when Lyra was still down in NXT before she went up, one of her partners group, whatever, was with Tatum.
Oh, so Tatum Lyra feud, maybe?
Possibly. No. Association.
Well, Lyra's turning heel.
Yes.
So you're thinking,
but it's in that kind of not spooky gimmick, but like the, I don't know, goth-looking gimmick kind of thing.
Goth-looking gimmick. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think Lyra's going to start to turn that direction with her heel?
The Angry Birds.
The Angry.
They could be the Angry Birds. Yeah.
That's terrible. Oh my god. The Angry Birds. Good lord.
Yeah, the Angry Birds. Yeah. I don't know. Towards that darker kind of look.
I'm cool with it. I want
Tatum. Yeah.
I want to see what Lyra can do as a heel. Has Tatum ever been a heel? Well, of course she was with the Culling.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I loved everything about this match. It was really, really good. Yeah, I'd watch it again. In fact,
I mean, there was a reason that I did this one in 8. You'll see later.
Interesting. I would put this up for nomination for Women's Match of the Year.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, add it to the list. Yeah.
List added. Zarya versus Tatum. NXT Great American Bash. Done. It's on the list.
So I have a question about one of the other shows. Okay. Could we put Swerve versus Ospreay in both best match and worst match?
No. I can't give it credit for half, 3/4 of the match being great and then them just shitting all over it. It's like I can't.
Sorry to bring that back up.
Yeah. No, I see what you did there. I couldn't do either. Well, yeah, I couldn't do either because it's neither the worst or the best because they fucked it up. Yeah, this one's great though.
But who didn't? Zarya and Tatum did not.
They did
bringing it back to this.
They didn't fuck it up. They did great. Yeah, props to them. Wagers.
Yeah.
I got him off guard again. I got him. Got my sniper scope targeted right on him.
Yeah. All right. We were both most confident on this one. 7s for that.
Bonus.
I'm trying to catch up to you, by the way. I feel it. Bonus was going to be how many F5s?
There was 2.
There was two. One was kicked out of, and one was not.
Hey, we both got it right.
So we both got it. Complete wash. But in a good way, because we both got them both.
Yeah. Great match. Gonna be thinking about that one for a long time.
But you will.
Not this one, maybe not so much. Shiloh Hill, Tristan Angels. Let's do our rating. All right. My go, your go? I can't remember.
This is my go.
Yep.
Because this is match 3. Oh, the screen.
Oh, wow.
5.
Me too. 5.
Yeah.
We are way too like-minded. I don't like it. We used to not be like-minded, so I don't know if it's just we talk about things too much. Now we're on the same page.
Simpatico.
Yeah. Would Cage give it?
Cage match. 4.89.
Ooh. Got a C from Bleacher, which is a 6. 6. Yeah. Notable moments and observations. Wade Barrett put over Angels as a man that gets my juices flowing. He does that a lot lately. I don't know if you've noticed. He makes a lot of sexual innuendo jokes about dudes. It's part of his bad news gimmick, I guess. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I like penis.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't know what happened to my accent there. After the win, Emily Agard interviewed Hill, who said this was a perfect example of why no one sleeps on Shiloh Hill, which I guess is his.
I did like that little post-match promo.
He was gassed, though. He was gassed.
It was a decent long match. It was 13 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'd be on a stretcher if I did that.
Yeah.
In his office, Robert Stone told Vanity Project that Jackson Drake would face Mason Rook, while Brad Taylor and Ricky Smokes defended against AAA's. God damn it, that's a lot of shit. NXT went back outside to check in with Kevin Owens and David Lagretta at the tailgate event, who talked up the action. Can we just talk about that for a quick second before we get to the match? Both Night of Champions and NXT both did this. Checked in with the post-show guys. The show's not over. Check in with the post-show guys after the show. Fuck, that's stupid. Give your matches more time instead of that shit. Fuck. Hate that crap. I love Kevin Owens, by the way. Love seeing Kevin Owens. Show me Kevin Owens more often.
Yes.
But not in the middle of a freaking PLE. Dumb. Hate it. All right. I have a lot of rants this show.
You have. You need the widescreen.
Yes, I haven't used that today. Yeah, this match just kind of shit the bed, man. It wasn't good. It was fine, but it didn't show.
All right, it was meh.
Yeah, it just didn't showcase either man's talents to the best of their ability. I don't know what it was. It fell flat. And the whole like going underneath the ring and then Shiloh was wearing a mask thing, I'm like, okay, guys, that's a step too far. We're going into fucking weird ass territory. We're going into Bray Wyatt territory. Let's not do that. He doesn't need that.
Yeah, the whole thing under the ring. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we don't need that. That's going weird. You want to do that kind of shit during TV, backstage stuff. That's fine. But not during a match. That's just weird. That's Bray Wyatt territory. Don't go there. We know how that turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just really forgettable. I
was hoping for more.
There was also 2 commercial breaks during it too, which didn't help.
Oh yeah. Commercial breaks definitely don't help.
Yeah. was also surprising to see Hill lose again. Or not Hill. Hill win again, I should say.
I mean,
Tristan just doesn't win. That's weird.
I know. I hate comparing him to Danhausen, but it's almost like he's a Danhausen that can wrestle. I mean, we kind of described him last week as MacGyver.
Yeah.
Or MacGruber.
Yeah. Which didn't come across in this match at all.
No.
No. And we also talked about his theme being bad too. It doesn't fit him at all.
A lot of themes in NXT aren't good.
A lot of themes in WWE are just really not good anymore. They got to fix that. Yeah. When you look at Shiloh's persona and his humor and his slight creepy factor and his laugh, and then you hear his music, you're like, there's a disconnect there. It makes no sense.
It's almost like Jack Gable and his music.
Yep. 100%. Nickel Gable.
Yep.
All right, that's all I got.
Gable back.
Oh, expectations. Did we do expectations for any of these? We're off the hilter with the order that we go through and things. That's what happens.
Expectations were 7 on this.
7. Yeah, it just didn't hit a 7.
No, it didn't.
Bummer. All right, wagers.
We both thought Charlotte was going to win. Bet the 4 on it. We were a lot alike on this show.
Oh, yeah. Bonus question.
What's this one? Oh, over under 8.5 minutes.
Oh, well, it was definitely over because it felt long.
Definitely over 13 minutes.
Yeah.
And change. Sure. Yep. I had to go back and check this one. You bet the over.
Ooh.
And I missed it.
Damn.
So, yeah. You're running away.
Yeah, it's strange. Next up was the WWE Speed Women's Championship. Ren versus Ariana. I don't know. I'm trying not to keep my speed bias out of it. Or I'm trying to keep my speed bias out of it, I should say.
Yeah, I'll mention that. Because that's a part of it. All right.
I would go one lower than this, but I'm keeping my bias out of it. Your go, I think.
Is this match 4 or match 5? 1, 2, 3. This is match 4. This is you.
4. It was bad.
5, man. Cage match is not rated because it's less than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They don't rate anything less than 5 minutes.
Probably a good idea. Bleacher gave it a D+, which might be the lowest rating I've seen Bleacher ever give on this show.
Oh yeah.
D+ doesn't have a equivalent, so I have to go with a D, which is a 5. Notable moments and observations. None of them were about the match. Birthright's attire gets more ridiculous by the week, including the American flag cowboy gear that Lexis King wears.
I mean, just Great American Bash.
Yeah, but they're heels, aren't they?
It's American. They're American. What are they going to be? Anti-American just because they're heel?
Well,
they're still American,
I guess. Backstage, Layla Diggs asked Natty to ease off Jada Parker, but Carmen Petrovic and Nikita Lyons continue to encourage Natty's mockery. So I guess they're teasing a Layla Diggs, Jada Parker partnership, maybe, against these women, I guess. Mr. Stone continued to hand out title opportunities in his office, advising E.K. Prosper that he would face Vikingo for the Latin American Championship on Wednesday.
Tuesday.
They said Wednesday, so I'm going with Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Tony D'Angelo, Lola Vice, Tatum Paxley, and Hank and Tank talked up America's 250th birthday. Yeah, no observations about this match because it was 3 minutes long, because it's a speed match, and it was bad.
That was 4 minutes something.
What's the speed limit? I thought it was 3 minutes. No.
The tournament matches are 3 minutes. The title matches are 5 minutes.
There's speed tournaments?
Yeah, that's how they get the speed, the number one contender.
Oh.
They do tournaments. It's basically like a 4-person tournament.
Can we just not have the speed titles anymore? I'd much appreciate that. I don't like them.
So, the speed matches I like and I dislike. I like them because when they do it in the PC, it's lights. They're themed lights. So if it's a 3-minute match, cool. Yeah, from 3 minutes to 2 minutes, it's green lighting. 2 minutes to 1 minute, it's
orange,
yellow, and then
yellow,
orange, and then 1 minute to the timer is red.
Yeah.
So it's a nice sense of urgency build, right?
Yeah.
But the downside is, nothing's going to happen until the last minute.
Yeah.
So it's just, you're just waiting until the last minute.
Yeah.
So that's why it's just a meh to me.
Yeah. I just thought the match itself, even if I took out the timer, it was bad. Ariana's not great in the ring by any stretch.
Ren's good.
Ren needs to be doing something else other than this. I
was hoping she might lose and
move on.
Then be able to go have regular matches.
Yeah, I would agree. That's all I got. Did we have expectations for this match? I don't know.
Yeah, mine was a 4. And yours was a 2.
Okay, it wasn't painful, but it was bad.
I didn't put mine as a 4 because that was exactly what I expected. So mine was a 4.
All right. Wagers.
And I have. Oh wow. Let's recap. What'd you give Tony and Naraku?
I don't know. 5, I think. Maybe 6. Why did you not write them down?
No, I didn't.
Shit.
Sorry. Well, because the other ones I didn't. Zari and Tatum, you gave a 9. I know.
Yeah, that I gave a 9.
Yep. Trish and Shiloh, we both gave 5.
Yeah.
And this we both gave 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I gave a 5 to the first one. Yeah. And you gave it a 6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, wagers.
Because of the spot through the table or the through the wall.
Yeah. Yes. 1 point higher. He's under a lot of stress with the quad, the Fatal 4-Way weekend.
We both. This was a wash on the match. We both got 2. We both picked Ren for 2.
And the bonus.
Bonus was who was going to be the first one to attempt a pinfall.
I have no idea.
I had to go back and watch it because I didn't
watch
note it
yeah.
the first time. It took longer for me to queue it up than it did for me to actually see who did it. Because 7 seconds into the match.
Oh, wow.
Ariana Grace tries to roll up Ren.
Damn.
Which means I get the point and you don't.
All right. All right, it's moving on to the Dark State implosion. Saquon Sugars.
There's no H.
Yeah. Saquon Sugars versus Dion Lennox.
6.
5.
Ooh.
Cage.
Okay. 6.54.
Bleacher gave it a C-, which is a 5. Sugars arrived with a new theme and entrance for his singles entrance post Dark State. The theme is heavily repetitive, but the presentation is solid. I'm gonna agree with that.
I guess.
Griffin and James only menaced at ringside once they arrived, in spite of the promise that they would not appear. And that's it. That's all notable moments and observations. This match was confusing. I don't think they did enough to make Sugars stand out as a babyface. So the crowd really didn't feel motivated to cheer for Sugars. They did a little bit, but they were kind of just not interested. I
think the crowd is just not fully behind Saquon yet.
No, they're not. They're definitely not. There was not enough.
So they weren't as
how do you gain
loud
sympathy?
As they could be.
Yeah, how do you gain sympathy as somebody from Dark State who gets kicked out of Dark State? It's like,
yeah,
it's like, well, sucks to be you. Like there just wasn't enough reason. Plus, I think a lot of people thought that Dion was going to be kicked out, so it's just a little bit of a.
Yeah, like when you talked about it for months, he seemed like more of the standout from it.
But Sugars won somehow.
He did.
He didn't have a finisher though. I think he rolled him up or something.
Nope. We'll get there in the bonus question.
Okay.
Because I liked it.
Okay.
I liked the finish.
And as soon as the match was over, Dark State got in the ring and beat the shit out of him, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
So he lost the battle, or he won the battle, but he's still behind in the war.
Hopefully the war's over, because I'm bored.
How can it not be?
Yeah.
They left him beat down in the ring afterwards.
After losing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Expectations? Did we check that?
Oh, expectations. Me 6 and you 5. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
I would say it's bad. Because they had the opportunity to blow us out of the water and they failed. All right, wagers. I got nothing else to say.
Wagers. Oh, I'm sorry.
No?
That's what you put on it.
Oh, I didn't get any points.
You picked Dion. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus.
You did pick Dion. Bonus. Was Dark State going to have an influence on the finish?
They did not.
The finish is a finisher that I hope it's a finisher because it's really cool. I've never seen it before. He did a backwards frog splash. He jumped off the top
That's right.
rope backwards and hit a frog splash.
That's right. It was kind of cool.
Not like one of those UFO splash like Kevin Knight does, where he rotates.
Yeah.
But he actually jumped
backwards.
Yeah, he jumped backwards and did a frog splash. Thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I was just so underwhelmed by the match that I forgot about that finish.
Yeah. That's what bumped it up to a 6 for me.
Fair.
It was a unique finish.
Fair.
So.
Oh, shit.
I said no, you said yes.
I'm losing ground. It's not good. All right, moving on to... Man, this is just getting depressing. This is just getting depressing.
Yeah.
The North American Championship, Miles Bourne versus Tavion Heights.
I'm afraid I know what you're going to put. Your turn.
5.
Okay. I thought you were going to put 4.
It's not that it was bad. It was just that it was unremarkable.
Yeah. It was not memorable.
It seems like a lot of these matches are unremarkable. What would Cage give it?
Cage. 6.17.
All right. Well, Bleacher finally disagreed. They gave it a B, which is a 7.
I mean,
Seems high, but okay.
I can see it, but it just did nothing for me.
No. Notable moments and observations right
For
before
reasons.
Yeah, for reasons. Yeah. Right before a full 3-minute break and a good 5 more minutes to follow in the ring, Vic Joseph said both men were nearly on empty. Twice. Yeah, Vic's he misses sometimes.
He's good, but he does have moments.
Yeah. The camera.
Oh God, we didn't cover it. Tony Schiavone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking terrible.
I'll go into
terrible.
it. Yep. Yeah, get Tony out of here.
Get Tony out of here. It was the most memorable AEW show of all time. I love it. I love it. Fuck.
All the time. He's just
my
one-liner guy.
My hope is that it's just Tony behind the scenes feeding him lines, and it's not actually him. The camera followed Heights after the loss, teasing a possible heel turn that did not materialize. So, after a kind of by-the-numbers match, Bourne defeated Tavion Heights to retain his championship. They shook hands, and that was it.
Yep. With his zigzag finisher.
Yeah, he needs to switch. The zigzag sucks. It sucks. It is a cool move that you can do from out of nowhere, but it doesn't have the impact.
No.
It just doesn't have the impact. It's a back bump. That's all it is. It's just a back bump.
Yeah.
This was disappointing. When you were talking up Tavion, I was like, oh, so he's going to come out with some heel tendencies. He's going to do some cheating. He's going to do something to make me give a shit. No.
I was hoping. I thought that's where the story was going to go this time.
It still might. They just didn't pull the trigger here for some reason.
Yeah, and I mean, that's part of the reason why I said 5, but I'm just so ready for something to happen with Miles.
Yeah.
Whether it's losing the match, whether it's losing the title, whether it's him turning heel, whether it's Tavion turning heel and beating him down. I mean, he's certainly not he's just so protected.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah.
Like they're not letting anybody get anything up on him at all.
Yeah. And neither of them are being very creative or being
so I mean, so if Bleacher Report give it a B or Cage Match rating it higher, I can see it because it's a good, nice little technical match and a decent match, but there's just nothing in it for me.
And it was way too long. It felt like forever.
It was 17 minutes. Yeah. Longest match on the card.
Too long. Like, why did this match
longest match on the card with the main event? Yeah.
Strange. Very strange. That's all I got. Just bizarre booking decision. I don't know what happened here. My assumption is that because we know HBK is the one who books this shit. My assumption is that he's just really high on Miles Bourne and thought that he could produce a really, really, really great match. And you got to give him something to work with. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, wagers.
Wagers. I whiffed on this one big time. I thought this was going to be the Tavion turning heel.
Woo!
Again, and you picked Miles for 6.
Regained my momentum. Nice. Bonus question.
Bonus question. You mentioned it in the recap. Bonus question was essentially, was Miles going to turn heel? So the question was there going to be a handshake after the match? Or something going to happen to where Tavion turned on whatever. So it was there a handshake after the match?
There was, yeah.
We both said no.
Because we both expected them to write something. Fuck.
Instead, this reign carries on, and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully someone stands up and makes him, I don't know, pulls him down a little bit.
Bourne talked up his title reign in a post-match interview with Emily Agard, which was not as good as the Shiloh one. In a backstage interview, Tatum Paxley questioned what she could do next in NXT when Kalani Jordan interrupted to mock Paxley, starting a brawl. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So maybe Tatum isn't going to the main roster yet. Seems like she's
not yet. I mean, maybe she can pull double for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. And NXT revealed their next PLE Heatwave, which is ironically named, given the weather right now. Going to be in Houston, Texas, along with AAA on the same day, and it's the weekend of All In. Because of course it is.
Yeah,
gotta do that.
Why
shit.
not? We get another triple show.
No.
It'll be double at least.
We'll get a double. We'll get a double. Unless there's something else they're gonna just pop out of nowhere.
There's still time for TNA to.
There's still time.
Announce one.
Just slide right in there. All right, let's get to the main event, which was Lola Vice defending her NXT Championship against Kendall Gray.
I think it's my go.
I think so too.
Because it's match 7.
Wow.
9.
Going with 8. That was great.
I thought this one was better than the other one, than Zarya and Tatum.
And I thought
that's why I
opposite.
rated that one an 8. And unlike the AEW one, this one was that much better than the other one. That this one was got a 9 from me.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Opposite for me. What did Cage give this one?
Cage on this one, 8.12.
Okay. Well, Bleacher loved it. They gave it a 10. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it was that good.
No, I don't think it was that good.
Notable moments and observations. Before the main event, NXT went back to the tailgate where Hank Walker and Tank Ledger's fun was interrupted by Keanu Carver, who did not appreciate their jokes about his loss to EK Prosper. He sent Hank through a table. Can I just say, I think the Keanu Carver experiment has failed. I just don't give a shit.
I'd want a payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's failed. I think it just needs to come to something.
Yeah.
Whether it's someone standing up to him,
and
putting him in his place, or him just doing what Obafemi did and just winning Iron Survivor or winning whatever kind of breakout tournament or whatever, and just fucking ruling everything down there.
Yeah.
I mean, he started there right after Oba came up. Or right after everybody else came up.
I just don't find him
Ethan
as dominating. I find him whiny.
No,
like a whiny bitch bully.
Like Gunther.
Yeah, kind of like Gunther is there. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. All right. Gray hugged her family in the crowd during her entrance in gear, obviously inspired by Kurt Angle. Vice also found her family in the audience, including her mother. The crowd clearly favored Gray from the start, booing Vice's control sequence. That's all the notes they had, which is very strange.
Wow.
Yeah, the Bleacher Report's NXT notes tend to be.
But they gave it a 10.
Yeah, I know. They tend to be a little bit lacking. They have a big descriptor, but their notable moments and observations are pretty crappy for NXT. So, yeah, this was a great match. I thought it fell just slightly short of the Zarya match, but I thought it was still great. My favorite moment from the match was that double backfist elbow segment.
Yeah.
That was incredible timing. Just flawless. Lola gives Gray the backfist. Gray bounces into the ropes and comes back with a flying elbow or backfist of her own. Knocks out Lola on the way down. They both fall next to each other and put their arm over the other to pin them, and then they both kick out. It was just fantastic spot. Kendall's amazing. She definitely needs to work on her promos, but in ring,
that's the that is the one thing
heel.
That is. I mean, it's not even holding her back because she's still just getting the rocket. I mean, she'll have to succeed in spite of it because I don't see them stopping the push for her or keeping her in NXT just because of her promo work.
I say keep her in NXT until the Royal Rumble. Move her to the main roster of the Royal Rumble. Debut in the Rumble, and go from there. And give her some NXT time to work on the promo because her promos they're not good.
And that's fine. But I'm saying, whatever that target date they have, if she's not better with the promos by then, it won't matter.
Yeah,
they'll still move her.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I don't have much to say. Lola lost. Kendall won.
I like the reversals, the struggles. Lola reversed something and put Kendall in the ankle lock. She put her in Kendall's ankle lock.
Yeah,
Kendall did a reversal and did something that Lola does. I mean, there was a really, that textbook back and forth between two strong competitors.
Kendall using the ankle lock I don't like, though. She's too small to use that. It doesn't look convincing when Lola Vice, who's not that much bigger than Kendall, but big enough where it's like, okay, come on. If she was grabbing your ankle like that, just tug your leg. You'd get out of that easily.
Just say it. She's got a thick booty.
She's thick. She's a little thick. Yeah. She's a little thick. She's thick enough where it just looked bad. And Kendall, if she's going to go up to the main roster, I can't, it would just look ridiculous for her to put it on half the main roster people. Like Rhea Ripley. Really?
On Rhea, on Lash.
Jade.
I mean, I'm and not even the obvious Nia, right? It's on ones like Charlotte, who's almost 6 feet. On Rhea, who's like 5'8". On Lash, who's 6 feet. On people that are
unless they put her on Raw and keep her away from the big people, I could do that. But just if you're gonna have the ankle lock, that's fine. Use it on those that it's appropriate to use it on. Have something different for the bigger ladies.
Right.
That's kind of my thought on that because it just looked unrealistic. It looked kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's amazing in the ring. Lola's great too. Stop with the dancing. I keep saying that. Stop with the dancing.
I almost want her to be heel, so hopefully she would stop that.
Yeah, lean into the Natty character that you have, basically. That is better than Natty. Because Natty's boring. Yeah.
Unfortunately, she is.
Sorry, Natty. Okay. Final wagers for NXT?
Ooh. Final wages for NXT. Me with the 6 and you with the 0. You thought it was going to be Lola.
Yeah,
I thought it was Kendall's time.
Had I realized it was going to be the main event, I would have switched that for sure. But I didn't think about it. Didn't think it through. All right, bonus question.
Assuming that was going to be the main event, which I had read and heard, and how it came about actually during the NXT last week during that contract signing was Robert Stone said, "Well, with one of my main events in jeopardy, because this was after Tony got hit with the fireball, but before he came back later on in the show, before one of my main events, or because one of my main events is in jeopardy, I want to make sure that my other main event goes on without a hitch." So that's where not whole idea, but where I got this was going to be the main event from.
Makes sense.
But it wasn't officially announced until during the day, Sunday.
Yeah. All right.
But either way, assuming this was going to be main event, was there going to be some sort of a surprise or like a surprise turn from Ren or some kind of debut of someone coming out to confront a winner?
And there was
the winner, whoever it was.
I mean, Ren came out to celebrate with her, but that's it.
Yep. Celebrate, but no turn. Just make sure. Yeah. And you made up a point on that one.
Nice. All right. What about the bonuses?
Oh, shit. They are on here. I was like, where are they? Oh, wow. I did not put them on my spreadsheet. Okay. Shit. What was going to be the fourth match?
Well, I can go check. So it was 1, 2,
It was
3, 4. It was a speed championship.
Ren and Ariana. I had Miles and you had Dark State.
Double whiff.
Double whiff. And the second one, which match was going to be closest to 11 minutes? I will say the longest match was a North American title match, 17 minutes, 11 seconds. Miles and Tavion. The shortest, obviously, the speed title. Not counting that one, it was the winner, Tony and Naraku, at 10 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yikes.
Yep. The other times were 13 minutes, 7, 14:08, 14:20, and the main event was only 15 minutes, 14 seconds. So this one. Nope. We both whiffed on that one too.
Double whiff.
Yep. Did not anticipate that Tony and Naraku was essentially going to be the shortest match.
Yeah, I would
not counting the speed match, of course.
Yeah.
Jenkins.
All right, let's move on to Night of Champions. Top level thoughts. What'd you think?
Night of ads. Night of commercial breaks. Night of long breaks between matches.
Yeah.
Oh, have I mentioned that there was a lot of time between matches?
Yeah. It was
yeah.
It was not a great show. This was not
two matches that were decent or better for me.
Well, let's find out. The arena was great. The crowd was decent. Presentation was good. Like,
It's a good thing it was indoors too, because they said in the pre-show there was 112 degrees outside.
Jesus, it's 99 here today, and that's unbearable. So, no thanks. Yeah, the show was kind of forgettable, honestly. It's kind of forgettable, but let's dive in. Starting with
not in whole, for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
but
starting with the opening match, which was the King of the Ring finals, Obafemi versus Jey Uso. Let's do our rating.
Yeah. I got mine. You got yours?
No, I'm thinking. I don't know. I guess. All right. Your go, I guess.
Yep. 5.
6. Yeah.
Thought about it.
Yeah. I thought about a 5 too. I was right in there. What'd Cage give it?
4.77.
Ooh. Damn. Bleacher gave it a C+, which is a 6. Notable moments and observations. To say Obafemi is wildly over at the moment is an understatement. He's not just a domestic sensation either. He's been getting megastar reactions around the world since WrestleMania 42. Saudi Arabia was no exception. WWE is wisely pushing him aggressively. Yeah, agreed.
Oh, they sure are.
Jey Uso continues to come across as obnoxious, yet it hasn't waned his popularity with the audience in the slightest based on the crowd reaction he got here. It's worth noting that he didn't show any heelish tendencies during this bout, but that doesn't mean he won't still be leaning in that direction going forward. Can we just pull the fucking trigger on Jey Uso turning heel already? God damn it, it's taking so long. I'm over it.
I know, right?
Like, if you're gonna do it, do it! Most importantly, no Brock Lesnar. What a pleasant surprise. No word on what this means for Femi versus Lesnar and when WWE intends to resolve it if Femi is now scheduled for a world title shot at SummerSlam. We'll talk about that shortly. But perhaps this means he's pulling double duty and facing Lesnar on the other night. Doesn't appear to be. So this was a fairly straightforward match. I thought it was better than I anticipated if it was going to be a clean match, which it was. There was no interference, nothing, no shenanigans, just a one-on-one, toe-to-toe thing. Jay put up more of a fight.
Jay got a lot of offense.
Yeah, more than I suspected he would, but he did. Which is good and bad. Good because if he's going to turn heel, he kind of needs to be credible. Bad because kind of sick of him. Not quite to the point where I'm sick of someone else that we're going to talk about later, but he's getting there. Yeah, Oba won clean. But it was a decent match, you know. I think at one point, Jay gave a poison Rana to Oba, if I recall correctly.
I missed that. I guess
I think it was pretty early on in the match.
If it happened,
yeah. Unless I'm mistaking it for something else, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing more to say about the match itself, but we can talk about the fallout if you want to move on to that.
Well, so I'm going to give you a couple times. All right.
Okay.
6 minutes, 21 seconds. 7 minutes, 56 seconds. And 4 minutes, 46 seconds. Any idea what those might be?
3 of the matches on this card?
No. 2 matches, Oba versus Brock.
And
then Oba versus Jay. Which one do you think went the longest?
This one.
This one.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
Why the hell is Jay, if you're trying to push Oba like that, why does he not get rid of Jay sooner than that. If you're going to have a clean finish,
Yeah.
if you want Jay to have a shot, you would have needed something. Over to slip on a banana peel, kick him in the nuts, bust him open on the post or something to make him look vulnerable other than just the normal offense. All Jay did was his normal offense. And Oba, I mean, he sold it, sure, but yeah. If he can get rid of Brock in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense that it would take this long to get rid of Jay. Yeah.
No. I mean, I kind of equate this to MJF going 20 minutes with a mid-card guy for a title match. It just doesn't need to go that long.
Yeah. That's fair. Fair points.
So that's why I got a 5 for me.
Fair points. So we did watch Raw and see the fallout. So Oba went out to celebrate the King of the Ring and was interrupted by one Brock Lesnar, who congratulated him on winning King of the Ring, kicked him in the nuts, F5'd him, and then ran away like a little bitch, like he always does. To which...
Oba was down. There was no reason for him to keep attacking him.
There's no reason to attack him in the first place, I suppose. But Femi got back up and called him a bitch.
I mean, he said, talk shit, get hit. Right?
He did say that. Yeah.
Oba talked shit while Brock was away.
I don't understand this random swearing that's happening again. It's really weird. We got F shots between Gunther and Aldis, and then we got shit from Brock Lesnar. Is it PG or is it not? Can we just make a decision? Fucking annoying.
Right.
Yeah, Rock started that trend. Thanks, Rock.
Oh, Cody did. Hey, Rock.
Oh,
go F your stuff.
You were correct. Sir. Thanks, Cody. Asshole.
Yeah.
So
add it to the list of shit we can
throw at Cody.
Thank you for. Yeah.
So we get Oba calling Lesnar a bitch and challenging him to a match at SummerSlam, which is weird because he has a title match at SummerSlam. And then Lesnar says, "I accept, but with one stipulation: Hell in a Cell." And Oba says, "Yeah, hell yeah." And then we get a backstage segment with Femi recovering from his nut shot and his F5. Talking to
At least he was selling it.
That's true. Talking to Pierce, and then Pierce basically said, "You you sure you want to do this? You got a title match." And he's like, I don't remember the exact quotes, but
the champions will always be there.
Yeah,
the titles will always be there.
Yeah, the champions will always be there. I got to take Lesnar out and finish this once and for all. So he's giving up his championship match for a Hell in a Cell match with Brock, which makes the King of the Ring tournament pointless.
Well, the way that Cole said it afterwards was that he is foregoing his title opportunity for now.
Which is bullshit.
So it's almost as if it's a King in the Bank.
Yeah, exactly. It's bullshit.
Title match.
That's bullshit. First of all, it was specifically for SummerSlam. Now you can just carry it? No. That's bullshit.
I mean, okay, so assuming
I would rather have Jay. I would rather Jay have won now. It's ridiculous.
All right, so assuming Oba beats Brock, the only thing that's next after that is a title match.
Exactly. So he's just winning title matches after title matches after title matches at this point.
It's just like he didn't need to win the King of the Ring tournament to earn a title match later on after SummerSlam.
Yeah, he's Oba Femi. Like, I don't know. I mean, looking back now, they just did it. Not they just did it, but I mean, they did it. They beat it. They had to beat Brock. He was in the Rumble, eliminated a lot of people.
he'll beat Brock in Hell in a Cell. The first year, King of the Ring. Maybe at WrestleMania he wins a title. I mean, what better 1 year? What better first year than all that, right? So it's almost like he won King of the Ring just for the title of being able to say King of the Ring in the first year among all his other accolades.
Yeah.
When, you could have had Seth and Braun be the King of the Ring final.
Yeah. Then it would have made sense.
Still had that same exact match on the same exact card.
Yeah. Just bad writing. Just bad writing. Just no creativity.
I don't know if it's just a creative way to get around to the exact same spot, which is Brock and Oba, which is Seth and who he's going to be facing.
But I picture it like Elimination Chamber winner goes on to face the champion at WrestleMania. Imagine somebody winning the Elimination Chamber and then getting distracted by something else before WrestleMania and being like, "Nah, I'll get that later." Like it just sucks away the prestige of the tournament, where it's like, oh, so I guess it's a flex in a way where it's like, yeah, I won the King of the Ring for the title match, but I got to take out Brock Lesnar first. I guess it's a flex.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little weird. A little weird to me. Yeah. So that's where we are. All right. Wagers, I guess.
Well, I know we both picked Jay.
Wow.
We both missed.
Never been so happy to be wrong.
Right?
All right. What was the bonus?
You put your 6 on that.
Yeah, that sucks. Thanks, Jay. Asshole. Couldn't have beat Oba. Stupid son bitch.
See, for me, it was thank you, Brock, because I picked that Brock would interfere.
All right, I gained a point back.
You did, because that was the bonus question. Would Brock interfere?
I lessened the hurt on that one. All right.
You less nerd.
I lessened the hurt on that one.
Yeah.
All right, the second match was the Queen of the Ring finals, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
You gave that one a 6. Oh, let me make sure. Oh, shit. I effed up. What did you give Tavion and Miles? 5?
Yeah.
Saquon and Dion. I gave a 6. You gave a 5.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay.
I gave the extra point for the finisher.
Right.
The backwards frog splash. All right.
Okay.
This one. Your turn.
5. Wow.
5.
All right. What Cage give it?
Cage match gave this one 6.28.
Bleacher gave it a B, which is a 7. Wow. Notable moments and observations. Danhausen has been involved with Judgment Day recently on Raw, so his cursing of Morgan here wasn't random. But WWE does need to be careful not to get too cute with the curses. It foreshadowed the finish for anyone over the age of 10. And that is a big problem with this match. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. Yep. There is a 0% chance that they are going to have him curse somebody now that we know the curse works. And then have Liv be the first person to overcome the curse. They are going to have a gigantic, long story where he curses people for a long time, and they're going to build it to a point where someone becomes the first person to break the curse. That's what's going to happen. But it was definitely not going to be Liv Morgan.
I don't even know if they'll do that, honestly.
I think they'll do it just, because they, I think they're aware that Danhausen is probably a fad. Like this is going to run its course, and people are going to get bored. For me, it already has. I'm already bored. I already don't care. To me, up in WrestleMania was it. I was like, okay, that was better than it had any right to be. And now it's like, okay,
I never did.
You gave it its props at WrestleMania, though. You were like, it was better than it had any right to be. His match.
Yeah.
But that was it. That was where I left it, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't need it anymore.
That was Backlash was the match.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the WrestleMania was when he was in the ring with Cena and The Miz and Kit Wilson.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So at Backlash was when it was over for me. I was like, okay, we don't need to go any further.
And it was El Torito that kind of made that match better than it had a right to be.
Minihausen, that's right.
Yeah, it was Minihausen. Yeah.
But now he's got fucking Miz and Kit Wilson zombified.
And he's working on Cardona.
Yeah, it's just it's for me it's gotten stupid now. Now I just don't care. But yeah, the curses are they're fun little things to do, but you don't come out about it. You don't come out and say, "Hey everybody, just so you know, Liv Morgan's going to lose." You don't do that. That's stupid.
A Queen of the Ring final.
Yeah, for a Queen of the Ring final match. Yeah, it's just stupid.
Which essentially means nothing anyway because she doesn't lose her title.
But she would have gained a title match against, I assume,
against a title holder that has not been seen for a month.
Oh yeah, that's true. Much like Femi versus Uso, the lack of outside interference here was appreciated. Raquel and Roxanne might have to hear about that from Morgan. That should tease more tension within the ranks of Judgment Day. Well, it didn't. There was no tension on Raw at all.
No.
So, thanks.
Expect that turn in 2028.
Yeah, good writing, guys. They just didn't show up, and they didn't explain why. And Morgan was fine with it. Makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah.
I mean, I think we kind of talked about it. They must have really taken nobody. They must have taken the match participants, three referees, and nobody else.
Yeah. For those that don't know what Cole's talking about here, the rumor was that they were only taking the essential people that they needed to take to the show.
There was a interview that Nick Khan did a couple months ago, and the question had come up, are you guys still going to go to Saudi in June? With the whole situation going on over there. And he said, yeah, that's the plan. We'll monitor it. But when it comes time, we will only take the bare minimum people. I mean, we're going to go in, and either that night or early the next morning, we're getting out of town.
Yep.
But we're only taking the absolute minimum number of people we have to.
And it makes sense.
Raquel and Roxanne may not have even gone.
Yeah, they probably weren't even there. And neither was Brock Lesnar, and neither was Becky Lynch, and neither was Stephanie Vaquer. No. All these
Becky's not been on TV since she lost the title.
Yeah. But just all these potential returns.
Yeah, or Carmelo.
Yeah, everyone. There was no... It was basically just matches between people, and that's it. And only 2 referees, as you pointed out.
3. There was only 3. Each one did 2 matches.
There you go. Let's see. Following her
probably
win,
a smart thing to do, but get in and get out.
Yeah. Following her win, Io Sky announced that she chooses to challenge Morgan for the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam. So basically, they had this match, and then she's like, by the way, we're going to fight again at SummerSlam. Which also means that Liv Morgan will have won the title at WrestleMania and then not defended it until SummerSlam. Wow.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's crazy. Good job, WWE. Like
I think technically she did defend it on one of the live events in Europe.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That does not
No.
count. Yeah, like, what did, like, I'm speechless at how stupid that is. One of your world champions, no defenses between WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
And then the other one's not on TV.
It's just baffling. Just baffling, man. Makes me mad. I literally just want to go up to Triple H and be like, can you explain that? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I'll tell you what he's going to say to you.
Oh, God. Just have fun, bro.
Just watch it to enjoy it, bro. Come on.
Watch and enjoy. You take it too seriously.
Yeah, don't take it too seriously, TJ.
No. Just have fun, bro. Yeah, so Io won clean. There was no shenanigans. Even though the Morgan was cursed, she just lost. And that's all there is. Wagers.
Yeah.
Caught him off guard again. See that, guys? See that?
Well, I was so enthralled in the conversation. Ha. Got you back. Reverse Uno'd you. All right. We both thought Io was going to win. That was even before the curse.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how obvious it was.
Yeah.
If it wasn't obvious before, hey, you.
Oh, cursed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it wasn't obvious before, let's just make it crystal clear who's going to win this match.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right. Bonus.
Oh, yeah. Was Stephanie Vaquer going to interfere?
She did not. Nobody interfered. There's a whole lot of nothing.
No ref bumps.
Yeah, nothing. It was very straightforward PLE.
We both said no to this one. I said yes to Brock, but I did say no to Stephanie.
All right. Next up was the cage match. Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. Okay. All right, I got mine.
This is me. I'm going 8.
It's 7. I am consistently lower than you. I don't know what that says about me. Am I a negative Nancy?
Oh, I'm just enjoying it, bro.
Yeah, you're just enjoying it. I'm taking it too seriously.
Yeah, you're taking it too seriously.
All right, what'd Cage think?
Cage match 7.37.
Bleacher gave it a B+, which is an 8. Notable moments and observations. Michael Cole mentioned multiple times that both men were undefeated in a steel cage match. This made Rollins' win much more meaningful. It did? All right.
I don't think that's what made it much more meaningful.
No. Adding to Breaker's stellar showing was the fact that he bled towards the end, presumably unintentionally. Definitely unintentionally.
Yeah.
The outcome wasn't ideal, but he did everything he could to look like a star short of winning. Agreed. Yeah, I can't remember how he got busted open. Do you?
I think it was like a shard of a table.
That's right. That's right.
They got kind of dangerously close to his eye.
Yeah. How did he go through the table? I don't know. I can't remember.
It was a missed spear, wasn't it?
Right.
There were two tables that went through.
Yeah. The first table. Oh no. Yeah. No. That's when he bled. Was the first the suplex. The suplex off the cage onto the table was when he bled. Pretty sure. Let's see. WWE's cooling off of Braun Breaker needs to be studied. Sure, he'll bounce back eventually, but there was no reason to have Rollins go over in this feud unless the idea is for him to face Roman Reigns at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, spoilers! That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. So I will say the match was good. Both men did a phenomenal job. You know what? Bump mine up to an 8. I think I'm being too harsh on it.
I was gonna try to sell you on it.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's coming back to me now where I'm thinking about all they had all good spots. There was no botches. The facial selling was fantastic. The storytelling was fantastic. The winner sucks. Don't agree with it. But he did make Braun look
for the
like
reason, for what it was supposed to be, or for what it was supposed to have been, it does make sense. Which was the final chapter in this Seth versus Vision feud.
Thank God it's over.
And it seems like it is.
Thank God.
And that's why I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Because they built it up as the last. During the match, it was, come on, Seth saying, come on, Braun, show me what kind of a man you are, that kind of thing. And they built it up as the final chapter, and the ending should be the final chapter. So that's why I went with an 8.
But we didn't get any of the finishers that I thought we were going to get. We didn't get the spear through the cage. We didn't get Braun turning face after the match. We just got a Seth win. That was it. That's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping we'd get something to let us know what Braun's going to do. Because Braun, I don't think, was on Raw.
No, he wasn't.
So,
but there will be I think there's supposed to be a title match next week.
Tag title match.
Yeah,
that rematch. Yep. Rematch for the tag titles. Yeah. So I guess we'll see something unfold there. We also saw something unfold with Paul Heyman being weird with Austin Theory. Did you see that on Raw?
Yes, I did see it. Yeah,
that was weird. Paul Heyman showed up at the arena, obviously with Brock Lesnar, and then backstage he was talking to Pierce, I think.
Yep, because Pierce was talking to him about the
Oba match with
the Oba match with Brock. Yeah,
that's right. And then Austin Theory came up and was like, "Where have you been, Paul? I didn't know you were back. Why didn't you come see me?" And Paul was like, "Well, you see me now." And then he just walked away. And I was like, "What?"
So, yeah, it's almost teasing like there's going to be
they breaking up the Vision. Got to be, right?
Yeah, that they're kind of ending the Vision.
Good. It sucked. Not to its own fault. It was just a series of injuries. I'm kind of curious why Paul did that, though. Like, what's the creative behind that? My only thought is maybe him and Braun are gonna turn on the Vision together, but that doesn't make any sense because then you'd gain.
No, I think
you'd gain sympathy for the Vision that way. I feel like. And
no, I think it's going to be
Paul's not a face.
Braun is going to be face by himself.
So maybe Bronson Reed's coming back and he's allying with Bronson Reed alone? I don't know, man. I'm trying to picture where this is going, and I don't know. Which is good. I'm curious now.
I mean, my question is, Theory and Bronson together, but without Heyman. I don't know. The question for me is if Heyman's going to continue to be on TV, who's he going to be paired with? I don't think it'll be Braun. And based on the interaction with Theory, maybe not with Theory and Bronson when he comes back, and Logan Paul. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Paul's just like peace. Maybe Paul's going back to Roman.
I don't know.
I like that they're creating some mystery, though. It's nice.
Yeah, to me, that's the mystery. That's the question.
Yeah, what's Paul doing? He's up to something.
Yeah, his worst.
That fishy son of a bitch. He's up to something.
Yeah.
And I've officially given up on Austin Theory. They clearly don't give a shit. They gave him this opportunity where everyone was injured, and Austin Theory was like costing everybody matches and stuff that one night. And then
they just stopped it.
And now he had a match with who did he have a match with? He had a match with somebody on Raw.
Joe Hendry,
and he lost. Clean.
Yeah.
The Austin Theory experiment is officially over. he's nothing. He's a jobber. That's what he does.
Sure seems like it.
Sucks. And I'm not really looking forward to Roman and Seth, but that promo was really well done. So
it was. They hit everything.
Yeah. Well, Seth did. Roman didn't do a whole lot of talking. Seth nailed the promo.
And we've got what, 5 weeks?
Yeah, until a lot of time to build. Maybe too much time.
What else do they need? What else do they need to do?
Yeah.
I mean, they basically hit everything in that promo.
I'm assuming they're going to continue the bloodline stuff behind the scenes. Seth's going to be
that's
around.
The same. It was the same thing with Punk and Roman. Roman announced the night after the Rumble that he was going after Punk at Mania. And there was so much time that I was completely sold. I was as sold as I was going to be after the first promo.
Yeah, they got to come up with something to complicate it between now and then. Or what I think they'll probably do, because this is WWE here, is Roman will only show up every other week. So he'll only show up 3 times instead of 5 times.
Well, yeah, just do something to not lose interest.
Yeah.
Because the longer it went on without Mania, I started to lose interest in it.
Yeah. All right, wagers.
Wagers.
Shit.
I thought it was going to be the ending we got, and you thought it was going to be the ending you wanted.
Yeah. What did I wager on that one?
2.
Okay.
We both put the same number.
Bonus.
What was going to be the method of victory?
Shit.
You remember what you put, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Escape.
You had escape. I had the pinfall.
I got too cute with it. All right, moving on. The United States Championship, Trick Williams versus Ricky Saints. Sensing a theme with my ratings today. My marker's starting to die, I think.
Yeah. All right, to cancel the show.
I'm gonna need a new marker soon. Your go, my go.
This is you.
5.
This is match number 4, so I give it a 4.
Yikes. All right. Cage, when you're ready.
Cage match. 4.68.
Ooh. Well, Bleacher gave it a B-, which is a 7. Yeesh.
Yikes.
Notable moments and observations. It's easy to forget these two have history from NXT, specifically that Williams had never beaten Saints before. Their matches haven't been bangers, but they're enjoyable enough. Okay. Good for Saints for getting on a WWE Premium Live event this early into his main roster run. This may not have been his night to walk away as champion, but that day should be coming sooner rather than later. This was an impressive outing from the SmackDown newcomer. Okay. Ricky
Saints has been on SmackDown for like 2 months. Carmelo Hayes has been on the SmackDown for 2 years.
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes has still not had a PLE match.
Really? Well, aside from Royal Rumble, I guess.
Yeah, aside from the Rumble.
Lil
Hashtag justice for Mello.
Yeah, I agree. Lil Yachty laying out Saints with an elbow, a people's elbow, by the way. Afterward, felt like it was solely designed to give Saints his comeuppance for punching Yachty on Friday SmackDown. That doesn't necessarily mean the rivalry will resume, but we'll see. Yeah, this match just didn't need to exist, I think.
The match was meh. It was predictable, and the crowd was absolutely dead for most of it.
Yeah.
Probably not the right word for me to use for Saudi. The crowd was silent.
Yeah.
For nearly the entire match, except for Whoop That Trick.
This match should have been on SmackDown. There was no reason to have it on PLE.
This was a SmackDown match.
Yeah. Because it was obviously filler to get to Carmelo. So, what's the point? Yeah. That's all I got.
I got nothing. It was a meh match with a really bad crowd. So, it was bad. It got a 4.
Yeah. All right. Wagers.
And obviously, it was predictable because we both put 5 on it.
Okay.
And got it.
Bonus.
The bonus question that you came up with, it was multiple choice regarding Carmelo Hayes, the different options of what he would do. Would he show up and help Trick? Would he show up and cost Ricky, cost Trick, whatever? Or there was the final option, which was not show up at all. And he did not show up at all. We both guessed that.
All right. Moving on to the Women's United States Championship match. Tiffany Stratton defends against Jade Cargill. God. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. I got mine.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. This match was no better than the last, or it was less than the last. So I'm going 4.
And 5. I think it was basically the same. I agree.
Yeah.
Just not to the same score.
The in-ring was less. The crowd, no, really different. It's yeah.
This is what happens when you're fucking. No one gives a shit about your creative because your creative sucks. It just sucks.
This match was just kind of pushed together quickly because Rhea's out.
Yeah.
And they needed another.
They didn't need another one because they normally do 5 matches. So
yeah, they normally do.
Very strange. Cage.
Oh, Cage match always loves the Jade match. 3.57.
Oh, yikes!
Yeah.
Bleacher gave it a C-, which is a 5. Notable moments and observations. While it was encouraging to see the Women's United States title defended on a PLE for a change, this very well could have happened on any episode of SmackDown, which is exactly what we said about the previous match. It was not worthy of being saved for Night of Champions, given what we got. Cargill getting pinned on a 3rd straight PLE is surprising. She'll be fine provided the plan is for her to knock off Flair when they inevitably collide at SummerSlam. Plus, this loss wasn't clean like her losses to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania and Clash in Italy. WWE has done a decent job of keeping SmackDown's women's scene interesting in the absence of Ripley. No, they haven't. Fuck you smoking? Are you watching the same television?
They have a lot of different women on the show, but this is still the match we get.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a lot of people, a lot of new people.
Yeah.
A lot of different women getting TV time.
Where's Grace? Is she injured?
No.
She's just not being used. That's great.
She's just not being used. Yep.
I recently watched the Royal Rumble where she appeared and fireman suplexed Nia Jax and got that huge pop. And I'm like, what happened? Flair versus Cargill is a marquee match that doesn't need anything at stake, but it remains to be seen how they'll click when the bell rings.
Yep.
I was surprised that Jade didn't win this one because I figured Jade would win the United States Championship and then defend it against Flair, but I guess they're just keeping it on Tiffany and she'll probably not even have a match at SummerSlam. That's my guess.
Yeah, seems like maybe the one with Charlotte SummerSlam won't be for a title. I don't know. I could be between now and then.
Maybe it becomes
it changes hands
threat,
to either Charlotte or Jade. Oh God, triple threat. The lazy way.
I don't know, man. I just can we just wipe the slate clean on the women's division on SmackDown and then just restart it? Because it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
Even the Raw one's not doing very well. It's pretty bad. In fact, the whole state of the company's kind of shit right now. Can we just... I could keep going. It's just the whole state of the company's creative right now is just kind of awful. I have nothing more to say about this match. I just didn't give two shits. I think Cargill is kind of a waste of time. I don't know. Why struggle with somebody who's not great in the ring and just kind of okay on the mic when you've got people like Grace who are crazy good in the ring? Maybe not so great on the mic, but like you need someone who's at least like an A on one of the two, and Cargill's like a C+ on both. So it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why are we giving a C+ player spotlight? I don't get it. My only thought is they paid her a lot more money than they think she's worth now. So they're like, well, we paid this much money. We might as well get something out of it. We might as well, get our money's worth. But I don't know, man. Hopefully she's just gone when her contract's expired, because I just don't care. So many better wrestlers.
Yep.
Did we do wagers?
We did not do wagers on this one.
Wagers.
Well, we did wagers.
Wager.
Yes, we did wagers last week on this, TJ.
Wager results. Wager results.
Rager results.
Rager results.
Oh, never mind.
Well, you done fucked up.
Don't put that number for you. Nope.
Oh, fuck. I swear to God, if you come back after all this, I'll be so mad.
You pick Jade, I pick Tiffany.
This could be the comeback of the century. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Bonus.
Bonus.
Over under 10 minutes.
Couldn't tell you. I think it's over, though.
Well, good thing I'm here because I can. This match went 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh, man. We both got it. Okay.
We both got it. Both hit the under.
And I'm getting nervous. I was confident, and then I feel like I'm being pecked. My score is being pecked as we go. All right, the main event was the triple threat. Cody defending against Gunther and Sami Zayn. Let's give our rating. just realizing how bad this card was. Pretty terrible. All right, I got mine.
Match number 6, it's you.
7. Oh,
Going in 8.
I did not anticipate that.
Yep. Going in 8.
All right, what cage give it?
Cage match 8.69.
Wow. Okay.
By far the highest rated of the night. Or of this show.
Bleacher agrees. They gave it an A, which is a 9. Notable moments and observations. It's about time. Zayn has been such a compelling character this year. No, he hasn't. That it would have been booking malpractice for him to lose again when it mattered most, especially in Saudi, where he's beloved. He doesn't need to have a long reign, but to have won it at all is exciting and well-deserved. I do agree it's well-deserved. It's just really late. He should have won it a long time ago when he was the hottest thing they had during the Bloodline run. That was his time. It speaks volumes, in a good way, that Rhodes was the one Zayn pinned. Granted, it was by a roll-up and nothing too decisive, but it was better than him not factoring into the finish. It'd be disappointing for him to win the belt back in short order from Zayn, but again, this is way more preferable than Rhodes holding the title nonstop through SummerSlam. Yeah. Glad Rhodes got pinned. Where does Gunther go from here?
Part of why I gave it an 8.
Yeah. Where does Gunther go from here? It's nice that he wasn't the one who ate the loss, but he has no clear path forward now that he's failed to become champ on multiple occasions in the last month. It's safe to say a retirement match with Brock Lesnar is off the table as well. Yes. So it's understandable that the fans of the Ring General would be skeptical about what he does next. Yeah, well, it looks like he might be facing Aldis.
I'll believe it when it's official.
Hopefully he's doing something. But I guess
because we thought maybe Drew was going to get a match with Aldis at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
I know Randy had kind of Randy had beef with him at one point. We thought maybe Randy and Aldis. This was a while ago. So it's kind of like with you, or it's kind of like you with Becky and Jessica Carr.
Yeah, like pull the trigger already.
If you're gonna have Aldis in a match, just freaking do it. Stop tippy-toeing around it forever.
Yeah, it's very
with
weird.
Different people. Yeah.
So Sami Zayn won. He's your new WWE champion, which is nice to see it not off roads. But he didn't. He didn't get the beloved reaction when he won that I thought he was going to get from the Saudi crowd. The Saudi crowd,
he did somewhat.
They cheered him and they were happy, but like they weren't going fucking ballistic like when like Bryan won the title for the first time, or like they just popped this title win on him at not great time. It just this is not the hottest he's been, so it's weird. This felt forced. This felt very forced.
I mean, for me, it's not the hottest he's been because he's the kind of whiny heel, but thinks he's a good guy.
And they're presenting him like a good guy. They're still basically saying cheer him. You know, he's still got the same music. He's got the same package. He's still Sami Zayn. He's still
because in his mind he's right. He's the good guy in his mind. Like Drew. Like Kevin Owens. He's the good guy because
I feel like they sell that a lot better than Sami did, though.
They do.
Yeah.
But Sami still is somewhat, I won't say compelling. He's somewhat interesting.
He is
I'd still trade him.
He's
to another company.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still over.
But he's but he is interesting. I'm glad they got it off Cody. I'm glad they did something different. I don't know if this is necessarily taking a risk, like I've said, but it's something different. So I'm not against it.
Agreed. It's off
even
Cody,
though it
thank
is
God.
Sammy.
Yeah, even though it's Sammy. Still would have preferred a Gunther win.
Yeah, even though it's Sammy.
But
sure. But yeah, I mean, it's something different. It's on someone different. And I mean, who knows what we'll get? Who knows how long it'll last? Even if it's a week.
I feel like it would be weird not to have him keep it into Mania, since Mania's in Saudi. That's my thought at this point. It's like, yeah, he's won it now. But if you're not going to have him with the title at WrestleMania, then why wouldn't you have waited and have him won it at WrestleMania? Unless he's retiring. Maybe he's retiring at WrestleMania. I guess that's a possibility.
I don't know.
I don't know how much longer he wants to do this, so I'm just questioning what the creative is now. And we still won't really know until Monday, because we now know what's happening on Monday. Maybe we'll find out more then. But we'll cease to mention that because it's spoilers, because the show was taped and hasn't shown up yet. Anything else?
Nope. You gave that one a 7, right?
Yeah.
All
right. Wagers. Final wagers.
Every little point counts.
God damn.
I got 1, you got 0. You pick Gunther, I pick Sammy.
Shit.
I did not think it was going to hit.
No. All right. Bonus question.
Bonus. How many weapons were going to be used?
I don't think anywhere, were they?
I don't think any. I don't even think the title was.
No. It's a straight match, which is weird for a triple threat.
Well, there was all the weapons were used in the cage match.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I didn't anticipate. Yeah, I didn't anticipate them throwing chairs and kendos and
trash cans and tables.
Yeah. So that makes sense that none were used in this one for that. I figured it was going to be the belt,
and it was because I did the closest without going over, so I already know what the outcome is.
Oh no, no. This was exact number. The closest without going over was a different.
Shit. Well, we didn't get either. I'm sure.
Yeah. So I figured it was going to be a table and a title belt were going to be used. So I picked 2. Don't know what you thought, but you picked 3.
I definitely didn't pick 0.
Yeah.
All right, and that leads us to the bonuses.
Bonus. First one was shortest match. Oh, we both thought it was going to be Obj.
There's nothing on it.
Well, there's still nothing because it's 0. I already said what the length was. 7 minutes and 40 seconds, Tiffany and Jade. 7 minutes, 56 seconds, Oba and Jay.
Wow.
So a mere 16 seconds separating the two. And the second bonus. Closest without going over. This is awesome chance.
I lost count, so I have no idea. I know the minimum was 4. I lost count after 4.
I mean, were there arguably that many points in the night where
no,
this is awesome was warranted?
No. No, there wasn't.
Okay. Well,
unless there was a bunch in the main event and I just didn't pay attention, but going into the main event, there was 4.
No. I don't think there were. No, there were not 3 in the main event. So, the reason I say that is because you picked 7 and I picked 2.
Shit.
So, I believe I hit that without going over.
All right.
If we need to, if it comes down to 1 point, I can go back and actually count.
All right.
We shall see.
So if I tie you, basically, it's the only way.
Yes. Since we didn't really rate every TNA match, and
yeah, just do the averages for NXT and WWE. That's fine.
AEW, yeah. Average function there. Insert function average there. All right. NXT Great American Bash average rating on Cage Match as of right now. The overall for that, and of course I did already exited out of that. 6.29 currently right now, based on 41 votes on Cage Match.
That's what I would
Great
give
American
it
Bash.
overall. It's a 6.
For me and you.
Wow.
6.14 for me and 6 even for you.
Wow. Is that a first? Dead even? Damn.
WWE Night O Meh.
Mm.
Function average. That boy. Sorry. Average.
He's calculating.
Oh wow. Okay. This is different.
Do we have a new low?
Nope. I guess my 4s.
Oh, wow.
Got your rating higher than mine. Yeah. 5.67 for me, 5.83 for you.
5.67?
And 6.7? And Cage Match, 6.33.
Yikes. Aim higher, WWE. Aim higher.
So if you want to fill some air, while
I'll do part of the outro. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow me on the socials, I'm at TJ-Leo on BlueSky. If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join us on the Co-op Club Discord community server where you can find myself, Cult2K, and so many others talking about wrestling, gaming, and more. And of course, patreon.com/co-op entertainment, where you can throw us $1 a month to help support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. He's still working away, so I'm gonna ramble.
away.
I'm gonna ramble. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat after this. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna eat something, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Well, we can talk about what we have already announced for SummerSlam. Already announced, of course, we have Roman and Seth, Brock and Oba in a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. And
What do you think is? And
well, we also have Liv and Io.
Living. Yeah.
And then we probably are going to have well, maybe not. No, something else was confirmed, I thought.
But I would assume Roman and Seth is going to be a main event.
Yeah, Roman Seth main event, night 2. I'm hoping Brock Oba, night 1.
My fear, not fear, but my thought is that's going to be
A show opener.
free on ESPN again. Especially if before they have the match, that if it's announced that it's Brock's retirement match.
Which I don't think it will be. I if you're gonna do a Hell in a Cell match, retiring with blood dripping down your face seems like a strange image to me. But maybe,
And that's the thing. That match, a Hell in a Cell with Brock in it, needs to be
violent.
Violent. Yeah.
Yeah. And and I think they know that because, we look at the last Hell in a Cell match. They don't do them very often anymore. The last Hell in a Cell match was like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and it was amazing, and it was bloody, very bloody. So, they, and who knows? Maybe it is Brock Lesnar's retirement match, and he's just not going to tell anybody again.
I'd rather it be that.
And maybe he wants to go out where he can have just an absolute memorable banger of a match. The thing is, though, and it's something you mentioned, is that all of Oba's matches have been short. Real short. Hell in a Cell is usually 20 minutes. Are they really going to do a 20-minute Hell in a Cell match, the two of those guys? I don't know, man.
He can go double digits. I mean, he can go over 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying he can't. It's just, it would just be such a, it'd just be a shock to go from both of them having pretty short matches in general to all of a sudden having a 20-minute destruction fest. But, especially if it's going to be free on ESPN. That's the other worry, right? So
yeah,
I will hold my hype for that match. I think it's a good idea.
All right.
But we'll see how it ends up. All right, final results.
All right, so we're going long ways because we got the four banger, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we did AEW first.
Yeah.
You had the clean sweep on that, right?
Sweep.
And I only missed my 3-pointer. So round 1, you win 45-42. Okay, Slammiversary. I missed 4 matches. You missed 3 matches.
Ooh, okay. Thought it was closer than that.
You win that one.
Ooh.
39-31.
Okay. I'm still nervous.
3 plus 8. You got an 11-point lead. After 2.
Don't fucking butter me up, bro. I know where this is going. You've already won.
Ay. Pressing too hard on this. Round 3, Great American Bash. I win 27-22. I chip away.
This isn't good. This is not good, guys. This is bad. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I think I might be losing.
Night of Champions. 23-13. That means by a score of 123-119. Your winner. And still Grand Champion.
How the fuck did I not win that?
You know what? If you would have said Kendall Gray, you would have won.
How many defenses are you in a row now? No, you just won the title, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I just won the title.
I gotta update that before I forget. Let's see. Wagers champ log updating. Defended quad weekend. And we'll add a defense to your total, bringing you to 8. And bringing your wins to 19. Closing the gap.
Damn. Now, well, not that it matters, but or not that it would make a difference, but technically I won 2 and you won 2. Because you won Slammiversary and you won Forbidden Door.
Oh, I see.
And I won and I won Great American Bash and I won Night of Champions. So technically you won 2 events and I won 2 events.
Oh, it didn't update. That's weird. Defended. Fatal 4-way. There we go. Not sure why that didn't go. You son of a bitch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Wrestling Renaissance. I already did my outro. So, Cole.
Yes.
Put me out of my misery.
I'm fucking tired after all that wrestling. Holy shit. I think Forbidden Door just ended. I just got a notification that Forbidden Door just ended. Oh, I did see Tony did tweet out today that Redemption is going to start at what time? I will read the exact quote because
it better not be like 9 o'clock or some shit.
For our upcoming AEW Redemption pay-per-view in Montreal, I've moved the start time to 1 hour earlier than the tremendous recent AEW pay-per-views. So it will be starting at 7 o'clock instead of 8 o'clock.
I'd still prefer it 6. But
okay. I still would too.
We'll gain an hour.
But that means it's going to end. That means it's going to end before midnight.
That also means that there's going to be more crossover with NXT, though.
I don't know.
Oh no, that's all in. That's
not
all
the
in.
same. Yeah, that's all in.
And yeah, unless they keep the earlier. Well, yeah, of course, all in will be way earlier because it'll be at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
Although that means they can go an hour longer now.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Which means they can add. Yeah, they can add 2 more matches to the card.
Nope.
That's what that means. Nope.
All right.
So yeah, we do have that coming out of it. So that's a good thing. So not all is bad. But until then, get some sleep and keep the Renaissance alive.